Welcome to another episode of the Opinions Podcast. I'm Bobby B with the opinions you want to hear, and I'm here with my main man.
What it do, man? This Los Hurt. In my humble opinion, what's going down? Talk to him,
Man,
B.
today, we got Third Ward High. We got Yates finalists, man. We got two of the members of that amazing 2010 Jack Yates team. We got P. We got Snap, fellas. Welcome to the Opinions Podcast, fellas.
What's up, man?
Yeah, appreciate y'all having us.
Man, for sure, for sure.
Yeah. First, we'll start with that, man. First, we appreciate y'all boys coming on. I know Snap really don't like to be on this social media shit, so man, we appreciate you getting out your comfort zone to join us today. So man, let's jump right into it. Y'all boys talking a little basketball. We'll go to Third Ward, but let's talk about U of H real quick, man. Just so far, fellas, what y'all think about U of H and what you seen so far, Pee Wee?
Man, I got a good chance. Shout out to Goldwire and Coach Sampson, Junior. He actually was one of my coaches at XFA, so I got a chance to watch them in the summertime with the new freshmen coming in and then the returning players. Man, I felt like just from that point, I told my partners, I said, man, I think U of H got a chance to get back to that same point. And then with them incoming freshmen and then the returning players, I think they got a real chance to win this, win the championship for shit show. Um, man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm one of the big fans of Fleming. Like I just was telling y'all off camera, I'm gonna say it on camera. I think he one of the top guards I done seen for sure in my own eyes recently. I got a chance to watch him at Yates against Legacy one year, and then actually watch him at TABC against Legacy. And man, I saw his athleticism, obviously, his quickness, fast pace, and all that. But I always thought what I like about his demeanor was I feel like the word dog. He was a dog to me just by his way of playing. When I went to go watch Legacy, shout out to PJ who at Wichita. But my boy Wu was actually the assistant coach on the team, so I was actually went over there and watched him. And during the game, they losing, and this Fleming get the ball out of the after scoring, get it out of the net, and literally push it back to Legacy player chest. And I wasn't playing, bro. I ain't played in a long time for his high school, man. I felt disrespected. And I wasn't even a legacy player. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking at Fleming demeanor about, that actual situation. I love that from that point. And now looking at them now, man, they definitely got a good shot though, for sure.
Yeah. I vouch for
Now,
that, man. Yeah, dude's a dog. Shout out to the young bull, man. Young PG out of U of H, man. Young Fleming. He's certified for sure.
Snap, have you had a chance to see U of A so far this year?
Man, I don't even watch basketball.
Okay.
I ain't gonna even lie to you. I don't even watch.
yeah, yeah.
Let's get into when you play, right? 10 team. Just give me a little insight, you know what I'm saying, on how great and good you think that team was and why.
To me, I think we was good, but I really don't know how great we was because I was just living in the moment. So, as far as that, I'll let everybody else, get their opinion on that. But me, I was just living in the moment, and right now, I don't really too much think of that basketball stuff no more. So, I really just be on my own time.
Yeah, yeah. Nah,
Well,
that's understandable. So Snap, let me ask you this though. Back then, was you considered like a undersized big? Was you a wing? What was like your role on the team back then?
I would say that like an undersized big because like most of the time half the dudes I was guarding like 6'9", 6'10". And then if you was my height, it was really a mismatch because I was gonna overpower you.
Okay. Okay.
Pee Wee, Pee Wee,
Yep.
help us out a little bit with that team, man. Like, in your opinion, how good was that team and why?
I'm gonna have a little bit more, than my boy, cause my boy really don't, talk about this stuff for sure. So
Yeah.
that's why he got his brother for him for sure. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna speak on snap part of it, right? And then I'm gonna speak on the other side of it. So for me, I think Snap is probably not just my brother speaking. I think he's probably top 5 player I've ever seen. Me personally, everybody have their own opinion about who this person is, who that person is. My boy in my top five for that reason of what he said. He's in most people's eyes, he's a 4-man playing in the system. So he guarding 6'9", 6'10", but then he got to play against other players his size. But people don't understand the backstory about who Snap is. So let me speak up for my boy. You know what I mean? So
Talk your
Snap is
shit, Pee
not a
Wee. Get them
basketball
together.
player. Yeah,
Yeah.
people don't realize Snap ain't no basketball player, man. This man ain't no hooper, right? The man is a football player. When I say football, I'm talking about one of the best running backs. If people know about Snap running back and linebacker, that's his niche. The hooping came because of me. I put my boys start playing basketball, which started with us playing 1-on-1 every single day. You know what I'm saying? So that came from us growing up, but to me, he top five because he do everything. When you say a switch army knife, inside, outside, handling, everybody gonna say jumping ability, but everybody don't know what come from getting under the rim, if that makes sense, at 6 foot. You know what I'm saying? So I
You
think
do.
his basketball aspect of it, it speaks for himself when you actually look at what he's done on the court since a freshman. A lot of people ain't played varsity as a freshman coming in starting. He ain't gonna say that because he ain't thinking that. You know what I'm saying? Or how important or how big that really is. You know what I'm saying? At a time where most freshmen weren't playing varsity. It took you about sophomore, junior year to get on. Freshman, you playing freshman as a freshman, or you may get lucky play JV. But you ain't playing varsity and playing starter minutes. Nah, that ain't happening. So I think his skill set is definitely one of those not looked at because of the athleticism. You know what I'm saying? You look at like, damn, this nigga jumping over the rim, but you don't look at everything that come with getting to the rim. You know what I'm saying? So I think his skill set it speaks for itself, and that's why I consider that. Now, to get off him to go to the team, I think, it's the eye test is an opinion based off people. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your preference is. And I think for our team, our numbers and records gonna speak for itself rather than what the eye test gonna say, if that makes sense. Because people will look at our size and say, oh man, they too little for all these teams that have been great. But all these teams ain't never had the speed and the dogs that we had too, though. You get what I'm saying? And coming from Third Ward High, ain't too many public schools, ain't too many people that's in HISD that's gonna get to that level. You know what I'm saying? Or got to that level. So I think our numbers gonna speak for itself, but I also think, our history gonna speak for itself. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. But I don't think no team ever gonna beat us. That's just my opinion for sure.
Absolutely.
Let me.
Absolutely.
I
Let
want
me
to
ask you
ask
this.
you this.
How did that go ahead? You got something, B?
Well, I was gonna piggyback on that. Like when you say coming from Inwood from Third Ward, right? Like Los, when he played, he threw up the West on every bucket. He thought A-Leaf was a hardest. Like everybody think they hood is hard and tough and got some killers. You know what I'm saying? With that mentality.
Yeah,
Tell
of
me,
course. And I didn't go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no. I wanted to say, just tell me, what is it about Third Ward that's different than other communities, in your
So
opinion?
I wasn't, yeah. So I wasn't speaking on hood based off because I think the hood is everywhere. I ain't saying that. When I said Third Ward High, that means Jack Yates High, right? And Jack Yates has been known as a football school based off the '85 team, right? That's what Yates. When you ever think of Yates, high school, you're gonna go to the football team because of what they did history wise, right? When I say Third Ward High, I mean we coming from a situation where we had to outweigh the football team, which is damn near impossible for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? So when I say what we did, it goes beyond to just putting hoods on it. I'm not saying hoods because obviously you saying A-Leaf. Obviously I know about the SWAT, Fifth Ward, Fourth Ward. Like we know everybody that come with everybody in the world gonna have a hood. Even outside the country, they got hoods. So I ain't gonna put no difference between Third Ward, Fifth Ward. I ain't gonna do that. I'm saying based on what Yates is and what Yates history is, what we've done is damn near never gonna be broken in a public school situation ever again, in my opinion.
That's a
And
fact.
that's why I say like that what makes the difference between, you know, in my opinion, the A-Leaf or I would say Third Ward High, because what we done in that situation would never be, in my opinion, replicated in no shape or form.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a
Yeah, I
fact.
think y'all had the best
Let me ask y'all
record,
this.
right? Go ahead, Los.
My bad. Now I want to ask them this though. So y'all graduated, y'all graduating class 2010, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What put I asked you, Snap. So growing up, did y'all come up like playing in parks, you know what I'm saying, on the football fields, or was y'all more so like in gyms, you know what I'm saying, playing in rec leagues? How did y'all come up as youth? What, you know, these days kids ain't playing no parks at all. I don't know. Y'all still 10 years removed from me. So I don't know, you know, when did that era die down? Was y'all still going outside playing, you know, different places and stuff like that?
Uh, I would say a little bit of both, but not too much outside. I mean, me and Pee Wee, we would play like one on one, like outside of my house. But as far as like playing at the park, it was rare. But I ain't gonna lie, most of the time it wasn't even in the gym because I wasn't even hooping like all the time like that. So it was a little bit different from me than a lot of other of my teammates.
What you had going on, Snap? Talk to us. What you had going on when you were hooping, right? What you had going on, bro?
Nah, I mean I played football, I ran track. I was just always on the go, and then even when like everybody was hooping, like sometimes I just wasn't like hooping. I was always chilling.
Yeah. Okay.
A lot of
Okay.
stuff I can't say on camera, but
He ain't gonna budge. And I respect it, boy. I respect it. Yeah. Pee
yeah.
Wee, what it do? What y'all was in Macapation Park, y'all was at the rec, y'all was
Man,
outside.
man, I grew up in, most people that around this area, I grew up in the YMCA, South
Okay.
Central. Ice cream, big games who started the Boys and Girls Club. So I grew up in from Third Ward, and I grew up a little bit at the Boys and Girls Club in off Selinsky, where I'm right by Sterling. So I grew up with two different, people, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I played it. Outside, man, we played outside, literally in front of the house. Like I've never really played at, EP back then. It was EP. People ain't really call it emancipation like that. I know it was EP. But nah, man,
Bad. I
honestly,
ain't from there, brother. My bad. My bad.
nah, you good. You good, baby. You good. You good. You know what I'm
Yeah.
Hey
saying? But
man,
I'm
Yeah.
saying,
oh, nigga, man.
honestly, like we didn't, and that's what I think, that ties into, when our story is way bigger than the basketball, because our backstory of basketball is not there. You know what I'm saying? It come from a history of where we come from, but at the same time, we wasn't involved in both sides of it. You know what I'm saying? When you say both sides, we was in the gym, not in the gym. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't get the nurturing to come up in a perfect space, if that makes sense.
Let me ask you, hold on before you go real quick. When you the part that you say when y'all was not in the gym,
Hmm.
is that something you can talk about? Or is that something different? What's that
Yeah, yeah.
about?
What I mean by not in the gym, we was outside. You know what I'm saying? We played every sport. It wasn't just hooping. You know what I'm saying? What he say? We
Yeah.
played football, track, softball, baseball. We did everything. You know what I'm saying? We hot ball niggas. If that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas outside throwing
Okay.
that ball up, you go hit a nigga in the ditch. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of
Yeah.
niggas we would do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
just one it
Yeah.
just one hooping. That's ain't all what we did. What I mean by being inside outside, the gym really ain't come until we got to run, I would say. That's when we really started being in the gym. Once we got to middle school is when we really started, okay. I would say eighth grade. Our eighth grade years when I would say we became like playing in the gym. Like before then we was outside, because even at Ryan, you had the blacktop. Every morning you was hooping outside.
Outside, yeah.
Yeah. It
Mm.
was it wasn't, you know what I mean, wasn't a lot of air we was getting back then. It was a lot of outside stuff that you was doing though, for sure.
Yeah, so when you say outside, I'm thinking like outside, like Lowe's, and I'm gonna throw his
Yeah, I
business
thought
out there.
something different.
Yeah, like, this man
Yeah.
got gang bangers in the stands and shit. You know what I'm saying? 30, 40 deep, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So when you say outside, like, definitely doing shit you ain't supposed to be doing and still go hoop, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I get
But
what
I
you're
want,
saying.
did y'all play AAU ball? Any like grassroots summer team? None of that.
Yeah, we played.
Who y'all play with?
Shit, me and Pee Wee go back like sixth grade. I think what was it? Combo Elite.
Yes, sir. Eddie Combo. Shout out Eddie Combo, man. Eddie Combo was our
That's what's
first
up.
real test to AAU for sure.
Okay. He was y'all
When y'all
Yeah,
coach
make
or it was his organization?
he was a
Was it?
coach.
Yeah, he
Okay.
was coaching.
Okay.
Him and another guy, Nick Osborne, they were coaching.
That's what's
y'all
up.
y'all played with them y'all 10th, 11th grade year?
Nah, I was with we was with the hoops.
Okay.
Yeah. So I
Okay,
played with
that's what
the
I'm about.
Hoops. So I go and so Snap played more. You was with the Hoops for a minute though, huh? Like the Hoops for
Yeah, I think like seventh grade since seventh
yeah,
grade.
yeah, 7th grade. So I played with Snap 6th grade, and then we kind of moved around a little bit. Shout out to I played for a team called All for Sport. Um, it was this guy named Orrin Bailey, man. Shout out to my boy Balo. But yeah, man, we played a lot of local. Who Balo brought us to the AAU too. Him and this guy named Henry Sims. I never forget that Snap. Henry
Oh,
Sims
Houston
really,
Elite.
yeah, Houston Elite. Houston Elite really brought me into AAU too. I ain't gonna lie. So I got a little gap between I think 6th and 8th grade where I wasn't playing AAU, and then I met Bailey and Sims, and they got me back into AAU.
Okay. That's Henry Sims. That's the same. He's
Yep,
still coaching now.
yep,
Yeah.
Yeah,
yep,
good guy. Sweet.
yeah, man.
How was it out there with the hoops? Los is a hoops alumni. What's some of them, them great feelings, that peace jam? What's some of them memorable moments that y'all could go into?
Uh, I ain't gonna lie. My favorite moment. I was playing up with Tommy and Jay Fenton and them, man. It was just when that nigga Tommy was on the run. That nigga was. I ain't gonna lie. He really one of my favorite guards that I didn't like seen and played with. That nigga was busting all them niggas ass, John Wall and them, and then talking shit to him. So that was like my eye opening moment. I was like, God damn, boy, this nigga is different.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
did that do for
Did
your game,
did
Snap?
y'all
Like,
I Tom, Tommy, he used to tell me to turn him up. It's like I was a fan of him and he was a fan of me, so he'll make me do shit that I wasn't capable of. He'll throw alleys, I'll be catching that motherfucker with the left hand, bringing it to the right, and doing some crazy shit out there.
what's some
Hey
of the
man, do y'all
top?
got footage of this shit? I need to see this shit, man. I wasn't in
Uh,
the city when y'all was doing y'all thing. I was up in the Midwest. So I didn't get to witness all this greatness, man.
Those? Just type in. You could type in Snap,
Man,
all that
Los,
PE. That's
I got you, Los. Nah, Los, I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
I got a,
I
I
want to see
got
see,
a,
some
I
real
got a,
footage.
I got a whole
I
film
used to
of
hear
I
your
was seeing you.
Los. I used to hear your name a lot, like
Hey, I
a
got a
lot.
funny story for Los though. Los don't know this though. I got a funny story for you, Los.
What's that?
I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead, Snap. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish, Snap.
Nah, it was see me, I never really like kept up with like no basketball players at all. Like I never top rankings, ain't none of that shit never mattered to me. But like your name always like came up when it came to like Houston's great.
I
So
appreciate that, bro. Yeah. Yeah. Nah, for sure. See, I didn't know you played with the hoops. That's the home team right there. That's the home team. So you familiar with Hal Passon? Did you get to run across Hal a lot? Was he not around that much back then at that time?
man, 3 or 4 shoes a week.
Well, business. That sound like my dog. That sound like my
Yeah.
dog. Yeah. Yes,
Three or
sir.
four pair of shoes a week.
Yeah.
Sometimes them motherfuckers not even not yet.
Yeah. Square business,
Hey,
man.
them
Shout
hoes
out
coming out
Hal,
the
man, the whole Hoops
yeah, for
organization,
real.
man, for sure. Yeah.
Man, last time I see, remember the last time I see Hal Snap?
Yeah, I ain't seen them in years though.
Yeah,
See, I don't know
man.
if he still live in Houston. Now, I think he live in Vegas. I think. I could be wrong, but I think he live in Vegas. His son, Jai's coaching out there at UNLV. He the
Yeah,
head coach at UNLV.
I was supposed to go to Memphis with Josh, but they were trying to make me go to junior college. So I just
Well, let's get into
said
Why
that.
you
Snap,
fucking with
hold on. Okay, hold up. Snap, hold up. So, well, I ain't gonna say after high school. Like coming up in high school, how was you ranked? Was you highly ranked? Was you underranked? You feel like what was your recruitment like? You know, shit like that. Because I didn't know you played for the hoops. I didn't know, man. Yeah, that's great info right there. I ain't know.
I really don't know. So I didn't. I only signed because Pee Wee and Joe signed. I wasn't really like looking into schools and shit like that. Hal them wanted me to go to Memphis with Josh, but they was saying go to junior college, and I was like, man, the type of person I am, I go to junior college, it's gonna be over with. I know for sure I ain't gonna be hooping.
Right.
yeah.
I can tell you about that junior college, but go ahead, Pee Wee. What you gonna say?
Nah, I was out. Let him go finish his story, man, because I didn't know that. As his boy, I didn't even know the Memphis situation was going down like that. But I know my boy couldn't go to junior college right off the bat. Hell nah.
Yeah.
Because you know me, so I was like,
Yeah, hell nah, hell
no,
nah,
I'm
hell
gonna
nah.
pass on that.
Yeah, nah.
Then I was just like, damn, I don't know. Excuse me, I don't know where I'm gonna go. You signed the SFA, Joe signed the Providence. I was like, damn, I'm the only one that ain't signed. But I had all these schools hit me up, but shit, you know me, like they sending mail, I don't even open. And I was like, Western Kentucky called, and I was like, it's good. I'm gonna go there. I ain't even take no visit.
Oh, so you end up going to Western Kentucky?
Yeah, I ain't take no visit, no nothing. I just ended up going just because.
Okay.
So
Okay.
basically, they just
How?
called
Hold
at the
up. Go ahead, B.
basically they just called at the right time. It could have pretty much been any of the school that was recruiting you. If they'd have called around that time that you seen both your boys sign, and you were just like, "Fuck it, it's my time to sign now," type of deal.
Yeah, it really any school that would have called, cause like I said, I was like, damn, Joe done signed, Pee Wee done signed, shit. I'm like the only big name left that ain't signed. So shit, I was
How
whoever
was that
calls, that's what
experience
I'm
like
going
though
with.
in Western Kentucky? Man, Western Kentucky 2 hours up the road from where I'm at. How was that
Hold on,
experience like up there? Was it was good, bad? Talk to me.
hold on. Before you answer that, Snap, hold on. I want to send a message. Hey, coaches, y'all heard it right out the OG Snap mouth. Y'all better pick up that phone and show these kids some love. If it's an extra text, that extra work, all work, no play, might get you a guy like Snap that can play. But go ahead, Snap. How was it out there at Western Kentucky?
Uh, it was cool, but I think I should have went somewhere where somebody can like tame me, cause I was too far away from home. I was doing whatever I wanted to do. So it was a good experience for my young mind at that time. It wasn't good for me.
Mm, okay.
I was gonna ask Los when you first asked about when you mentioned the JUCO. My question was I was gonna ask, did you regret? I'm sorry, not taking that JUCO route and then going to Memphis? Because I know Josh was recruiting Los, and Josh was at Arizona at the time, and Josh kind of knew that Los needs some extra attention as far as staying on the right path to make it with the school. And basketball, he knew it was gonna be fine. But to get through all that political school stuff, Josh knew and had a plan for that. And I'm just guessing, knowing the history of them, maybe that JUCO was a situation where they knew they had people that could, kind of mold you into that Memphis role. Looking back some years later, do you ever think about that? Like you say, that never crossed your mind.
Nah, because me personally, you weren't gonna get me to go to class.
See, hold up, Snap. See, hold on,
That's
Snap.
just
This all I'm gonna
100.
say.
That's just being real. You weren't gonna get me to go to class.
See, this is what I'm telling you though, Snap. Let me tell you about my dog Josh though. See, he had a little plan in place for me because I was the same way. It was gonna be impossible for me to get to class a lot of times. So Josh had a plan in place where he was going at that time he wasn't the head coach at Arizona. He was an assistant coach. He was like working his way up. So he was gonna be the one to walk me to class make sure I went there, and when I got out of class, make sure I was going on to the next class. He was gonna make sure of it. And then by time practice come, he gonna make sure I get to practice. I'm sure you was one of them people that they was gonna invest in where they would have had somebody. Man, we gonna walk his ass to class, and then we gonna make sure he get out the next, and but and sometimes some kids you got to do that with when they got a talent like yours. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
They tried that at Western Kentucky.
That shit won't work, right? On.
It's like I knew what time he was gonna get there, so I leave and go out the back way. Yeah, I just leave and go out the back way. Then they'll just be calling my phone.
Yeah,
I'll be
Hey,
somewhere
boy.
around the town.
yeah. So they did try
Snap,
that though. They did try though.
you sound like somebody I know, boy. Damn. God
Yeah,
damn.
man, they was calling my mama and all that. I'm like, shit, what my mama gonna do? She in Houston. I'm in Bowling Green, Kentucky.
Bowling Green. Yeah. Shout out BG, man. Shout out BG. They need to tap in, man. I'm sure they be watching. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's what's
Hey,
up.
Los, I'm gonna ask Pee Wee something if you don't mind. Right? Let me sneak on another question in since we
Absolutely.
got these third war legends on here. When you
Hmm.
play AAU, who was three of the top players that you played against? You know, you don't even got to get into how you perform. You can do that if you want to now. It's your
Hmm.
opinion. But just throw that out there like what was some of the top talent that you ran across at that time?
Um, that's a good question. Because obviously everybody know a lot of the big names. The Tommies, the Jamal Finn, one of my favorite two people for sure. But um, those two dudes. But I'm gonna give you underrated people that people don't really talk about. Anthony Collins. Anthony Collins was a
AC,
fool.
yeah, for
I heard that
sure.
boy.
AC was a fool. Yeah, AC was a
Who
fool.
was
So I'm gonna
who?
get AC. Anthony Collins. He went to Westbury Christian. Christian. He was a fool. Give my boy his flowers for sure. A dude, nobody. I don't know what happened to my boy, man. I hope my boy doing all right for sure. Still young, snap.
Point guard, yeah.
Man,
Will.
Will was this dude. Will Young. He played at St. John's. Man, he was cold for sure. For
He was
sure.
What
like
high
Jason
school he went
Williams.
to?
St. John's.
St.
I'm
John's.
giving,
Okay.
yeah, I'm giving you underrated people that I think don't get their flowers.
Got you.
But
Got you.
you know what I mean. So they definitely should get their flowers. Anthony Collins, Will Young, and Jonathan Evans. Them are
Mm.
three underrated people that played AAU around the local area, man. That don't get enough credit for what they done. To my opinion, that should get their flowers.
Right on. Right on. Shout out
Absolutely.
to them brothers, man. Well, let's do one more thing.
But go ahead.
Let's give. I want to hear y'all top five players, not positions involved, when y'all were in high school. You know, y'all hear all these great top five lists because a lot of things like Snap, and I think a lot of sometimes y'all not mentioned because like those when we left high school, just like you Snap, you say you don't even really watch basketball. So some of the next greats, you can't really comment on how great they were because you don't really watch. So I think sometimes that's why y'all name don't get mentioned. So tell us your
Nah,
top five.
it's a reason why we don't get mentioned. Nah, it's a reason.
Now, but I would say this though. I would say this though too, Pee Wee.
Okay, go ahead.
I would say this too. Y'all may not be in them top five when they name their top five, but y'all names are mentioned, bro. I'll be like, it's a goddamn lot. Like when they bring up that team, it's a topic, it's a debate. You know what I'm saying?
For
Like
sure.
y'all with some of them guys. They comparing y'all to some people at our era that we thought could never be compared to. It's
Right.
just
And
like y'all in that era. There's no way that y'all could be compared to anybody else. Y'all was so great at that moment. And that record breaking season, that should have never be matched, in my opinion. I don't think
yeah,
nobody ever do the shit y'all did as far as record breaking season. Amazing.
yeah, but I think it's more of a team conversation though when it comes to us two. You know what I mean? People will give our flowers like I just gave some underrated people they flowers. People will give us our flowers because of what, we brought to the table. But we not mentioning some of these conversations though.
You talking
If we
about
want to be real
individually?
about individually, for sure.
Got you.
You know, in my opinion, we not because we not in them circles. I'm trying to get a good life for y'all, man.
Well, I'm gonna say this too,
That's
Pee
all
Wee.
good. I see you over there.
Pee Wee,
Yeah.
y'all
Yep.
gotta get more involved social media wise too to keep y'all shit going. Like if you,
Nah,
I
but
know
see,
that ain't
that's why.
y'all,
I'm cool on that.
that ain't y'all
But
style.
that's
But
but
if
nah,
you,
I'm gonna tell you the circles what I mean by that. Like obviously we not social media friendly. We not those people. We ain't never been those people, so we ain't gonna start now. What I mean by not in them circles, we wasn't in them gyms as the question was earlier was. You know what I mean, for as how we were brought up. So we wasn't in the John Lucas workouts. We wasn't at these top workouts like that.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
we
So it's politics that come about it. You know that. Come on now.
I went to work out with John Lucas, and that nigga, he was just yelling, "We gonna run that weed up at you." Man, I never went to that nigga gym again.
Hey, Snap. I wish they ever talked to GY. GYs can vouch for this story, bro. I went to one workout GY's first year with Coach Lucas. I was there with him. I was the youngest nigga there. I ain't work out. I didn't know work. We didn't work out. You know, I'm 5-on-5. That's me.
Yeah, that's it.
Man, put me through a workout, man, and I'm holding my own against. I think Gerald Green was there, Nick Wise, Tony Douglas from Florida State. He was working them out, and I was just a young boy. Man, this nigga talked to me so bad, and where we come from, I just ain't gonna let no nigga talk crazy to me. So he was like, "Man, you Yates ass niggas," he cursing me out, and I'm like, "Nigga, I don't know who this is my response, like, nigga, I don't know who you talking to," you know what I'm saying? Never went back to another workout.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm
let
Can
me
I
saying?
help
say something,
y'all
B?
out. Yeah, yeah. Can I go first, please? Right? Because I know you know, John, so your word gonna be more valuable when we can put your shit out. I just want to tell them from the little bits I know. One thing about John want the next top NBA guy to come from Houston, and he got a passion for that, right? He sees potential in y'all. But one thing about John, he also know y'all ain't on fully on the right track. So what he do is what most coaches do mentally. He trying to break you down mentally because at the end of the day, when you go to that collegiate level, a lot of times them head coaches don't look like us. And they go talk and do shit a certain way. So he kind of trying to break y'all or break some layers out. I know
Nah,
you
nah, nah, nah,
He
nah, nah,
he
nah,
didn't need
nah.
to do that. G Wise was already doing that. He didn't need
Yeah.
to do that. It was
So
just it was
it
just
it was
his.
a stigma. It was a stigma about us coming from a place. So without knowing us, it was a reputation that Yates had before us. So he assumed, in my opinion, and this is a long time ago. So now, what he did at that time, I took that because I understood where it came from. It's coming from a place that you speaking of, getting us to the right to the next level. And I'm all for that as I got older. I didn't understand it when I was in the 10th grade. You know what I'm saying? So I can go back and say the information that he was trying to give was definitely valid. I'm speaking at the time in 10th grade where we didn't understand that because we never been in that situation before. You get what I'm saying? And I agree with y'all saying, like, it's for the better. And he won was great for Houston for sure. And I do too. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying at the time, we wasn't in those gyms in the beginning. So as you would say, coaches know personnel, so you gotta know your audience. So the way he was talking to us wasn't something that we was accustomed to from a person of our color. You know what I'm saying? So you wasn't my father. Ain't no man gonna talk to me like that.
Yeah.
So we didn't understand the criticism that came from somebody that wanted best for you, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And we didn't also get praise either from the other side either. I'm just saying at that time frame we didn't understand what comes with being in that gym.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
that's
I
a fact.
think we was too young. Like the older me not understand, but the younger me, nah, you talking crazy. I'm finna untie these shoes and get up out this motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah, that's what I was gonna say though too. The same thing. Y'all, what y'all saying make absolute sense. I went through some shit way, on a whole nother level with him. And the thing is, he gonna put you through the gauntlet first to see how you react. Not saying if you
Hmm.
built for it or not. He already know y'all built for it because he know where y'all come from. That ain't the part that he worried about. He worried about if this when they go to this campus and this white coach talks to them like this, how they gonna react? I can't tell them this. I'm finna just show y'all. So when I know you be blowing 8:30, 9 o'clock at night when we get out of practice, and I know you smelling like, you know what I'm saying, an acre when you come in here, I'm gonna talk that shit to you. Without saying that, we gonna run this weed up at you. He want the response to be, bet that. Shit, I'm finna get it in.
100%.
You know what I'm
That ain't
saying?
100%.
that.
That's what he want. He gonna rock
100%.
with you when you talk like that. He gonna rock with
100%.
you. Yeah, like with
Look,
Pee Wee,
the crazy thing is, I didn't even go to his shit high. He just knew of
he
me.
just knew of you. He just know whatever he
Yeah.
heard. Whatever he heard, you
Everybody
trust
know
me.
y'all,
He didn't tell you
man.
about the G guys. You know him and
Now
Phil
we
tight.
I feel like we wasn't even like that yet to some people though
Pee Wee, did you say
when we
y'all
met.
you played with the hoops too though? At one
I
point.
played my last AAU season. Yeah, my last AAU season.
Okay, so let me ask you this: when you went to this with Lucas, was before or after that?
Nah, Lucas was before.
Was before, right?
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay, so that's even
Low.
more important to know. You know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead.
Snap say he played with the hoops in 7th grade. So it wasn't no other Nike team but the hoops. It wasn't no JL3 back then. So
That's what I'm
everybody
It
about to
was
knew
say.
him.
Hey man,
when
they
it
had
be
their arms wrapped around y'all niggas for
Yeah,
real. They
everybody
big
knew
fuck
give
with
big
everybody
give
y'all.
else.
hoops.
Cause
Team of
ain't
the
no
conference
too many.
ain't know him.
They ain't just letting you play on the hoops. Like you
Goddamn
just come
right.
over here just cause we like you, nigga. Man, you gotta have something. You gotta
Nah, for
have
sure.
something
For
for
sure.
sure.
For
I ain't this.
y'all more
That's what I'm
known than
saying.
they knew those.
I'm only speaking of what back then, what at the time frame of back then looked like. You know what I'm saying? Now and today, obviously I would have played with the hoops damn near when I was in the 6th grade. You know what I'm saying? Knowing how what that sponsorship and resources behind come
Yeah,
with, for sure. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? I'm only speaking on in that present time. Well, the Hoops wasn't, to my mind, wasn't the team for me when I was in the 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade. You know what I'm saying? When I got with them, this was our last year, and it was perfect where I had already signed, so I just wanted to travel. You know what I'm saying? They had my boy LJ and my
J
boy
Mike.
Reese. J Mike was the guards of the team, as they would say. I was the vet leaving. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I was along for the ride, man. I was chilling.
Did you start on that team, Pee Wee?
Nah.
Okay,
LJ and J Mike started.
okay, okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I was coming off the bench, man. Damn near 6, 7 men.
Yeah,
Pee Wee,
nah,
what's their
shit.
full names? What's LJ and Jamaica full names for the people that don't know?
Jamaica Reese, you know, them young phenoms, man. They names speak for themselves. LJ Rose, they speak for themselves.
That's what's up.
Yeah, them young phenoms, man.
Yeah,
Man,
that's what's
let
up.
me tell you two superstars this, right? Because all three of y'all was some real basketball guys. See, I was a little baby ass nigga, right? But y'all to even say y'all was at John Lucas workouts, y'all gotta remember everybody wasn't allowed in the workouts, bruh.
For
So
sure, for
he
sure,
weed them out. Like
That's a
everybody
fact.
wanted to be there. If he didn't invited me, I'd have had my sorry ass in there. But I couldn't get none of them VIP passes, man.
for
So
sure.
Hey,
he do certain shit a certain way because he want to work with the elite. But it's a lot of people want to be there, but there's only so many spots, right? You know, and I know of them a little bit. I don't know them personally like Los and y'all do. You know what I'm saying? And it's just my opinion.
I don't know him. I didn't even know who he was. I knew his sons. I didn't even know who he was until after the workout. Cause I was like, man, this nigga, he was tripping. They were like, oh, you don't know John Lucas? Like, they like, oh man, he played in the NBA. And I was like, shit, nah, I ain't know none of that.
He was like the
Yeah,
#1 pick,
yeah,
right? Low. That nigga
yeah.
was the number
You
one
ain't
pick.
know
Yeah,
who he was, huh, Snap?
I
man.
didn't follow
Hey, Snap, so
basketball at
how'd you
all.
get up there? Who turned you on to the workout? Who took you up there?
Man, that I don't know. I don't want
Okay,
my
Somebody,
team to say,
okay,
but
okay.
somebody important. Hey, Low, somebody important because you can't just get in there. That's what I'm saying. That's
Come
I
back.
don't know who got me in, but
man.
I was like, man, afterwards I was like, man, this nigga here, I don't know who this nigga think he is.
Yeah,
But they was like,
Hey,
yeah,
man, you
Low,
don't know John Lucas? I was like, nigga, I know John Lucas, the guard who played for Bel Air. But I don't know. I ain't know his daddy. They was like, yeah, his
yeah,
daddy went to the NBA, and I was like, shit, I was clueless. I ain't know who that nigga was.
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That's
You
important
know,
to
he
know
was
right there, man.
he
Yeah, go
was
ahead, B.
NBA. So like when people have situations they got out the NBA, whatever, it had a bad rep, he will help clean that rep up and get him back into the league. So yeah, his personality and his aggressiveness, it was a little different, but yeah, it was valuable. My thing is, like, y'all were that good. Like, y'all were good and didn't even know it. Like, y'all didn't know the political part of basketball. So you know what
Nah,
I'm
I knew it though. For sure, I knew it. Snap ain't knew it. I knew it though.
Pee Wee said, I knew. Nigga, I knew what
Yeah, I
time
knew.
it was.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. My dad put me on game. You know, what I mean, I had some people that was ahead of the curve, man. As Red would tell you, like Van. You know, what I'm saying, I've been around Van for a long time, and you can't get nothing by Red. But I've always had people in my corner that tell me, you know, what I'm saying, you this how you move. You moving in a great way. So I never wanted to get out of my character. You know, what I'm saying, not to say I was big headed or nothing like that, but you know, at the time I didn't need Lucas. You know what I'm saying? In a way, I didn't need him because my game was predicated on 5-on-5. And to go back, I wish I would have worked out, you know, one-on-one situations and stuff like that for sure. But that wasn't me. So I was not one of those players. So I didn't look at it as, man, I need to be in Lucas' workout because I knew what, you know, being there meant something. That meant you was one of them people for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Hey,
you
we
may be one of those people. Don't mean you one of those people though. You know what I'm saying? People had was going to Lucas workout doesn't mean they should have been at Lucas workout though. You know what I'm saying? So that's the politics of what you're talking about. Like everybody wasn't supposed to be in those gyms, still got in access somehow. You know what I'm saying? That just wasn't a place for me because I didn't do that. That wasn't our game. Our game wasn't, you know, training. We didn't train. I know for me personally. I didn't train until we got to J Mac. When J Mac came, Jawan McCullough, our brother, when he came to Yates, our senior year, that's when we started to do what we learned about individual workouts.
Hey, I used to with Chris Gaston. I ain't gonna lie, like I got so much love for
Gas
Gasto.
though. Yeah, gas though.
Man, I used to come to that nigga workout high as a motherfucker, and like I couldn't really like get my game out, but I'd come, but I had to stop going to his shit because I felt like I was disrespecting him because I wasn't taking that serious. Like I'm not coming there to work out. I'm coming in there because you got the best niggas in there, and we gonna hoop afterwards. So that was my guy. I wish I would have took him serious. Like far as like John Lucas, like I really never heard about him, but Chris Gasson is the dude. He was a dude who was working everybody out like around in that area.
How old was y'all at this time when y'all was working out with Chris?
Man, I was probably like 15,
Okay.
like 15, 16.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, Gasto used to try to tell me, he like, man, you crazy, boy. You need to, yeah, you got something, man. You need to take it serious. But my young mind was like, Gasto tripping. I'm really lead this motherfucker and get high.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
That's
difference was
understandable though, bro. Saying that like that, yeah, my bad. I'm bad. But I was gonna say like that mindset, you know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate because I can relate to it to an extent, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, just like so we got the message clear. Kids hearing this, like you saying, like Pee Wee saying, I've been saying for years, if we can change that, if we can go
Yeah,
back
you
and do it
gotta
over
know
again,
better.
man, come on. You know what I'm
Come on,
saying?
man. For sure.
Yeah, yeah. It's a whole lot of shit we'll do different at that time.
Yep.
And
I was at that age where I felt like y'all was too old to be telling me something, but not like at the age now. I'd be like, man, like if I would have just listened, a lot of shit would be different.
absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
I got a different approach.
What's yours?
I was listening. I just should have scored more.
Mm. And see now, look, Pee Wee. Let me say something to you about that, Pee Wee.
That's just
Look,
being
though, Pee
honest.
Wee. Look, check me out. And
Uh-huh.
that's where that Lucas workout matters.
It
That's what
wasn't
he
even
was
that
trying
though,
to get you
Los.
on. Show you that
Los,
Pee
Los,
individual. He. Know what I'm
Los.
saying?
Pee Wee would
It
have a
was
wide open layup and turn
Man, it
around and
was
throw me
that's
an
what I'm
answer.
saying, Los. It wasn't even to the Baja Baja. I'm getting there. It ain't that. It's my head was all about getting the assist. You know what I'm saying? That was me. That was my head. My head was assist. So I give up easily
Okay.
10, 20, 15 points a game just throwing lobs, passing, and getting other people in the paper. You know what I'm saying? As people was
Pee
back
Wee,
then. You know.
I know for
Okay.
sure at least like 10 or 12 of my points, you will have a wide open layup or a wide, just a floater, and you would just throw it to the rim, knowing I was gonna get it.
Yeah. So like for me, that's why I say it wasn't listening to people because I'm a good listener. I would give myself, but it was more just learning the politics of what the game actually going to get you further. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know scoring points was the thing. You know what I'm saying? Now I knew niggas was getting 30, 40s. Now that's cool, but I'm getting 15, 20 assists. But
That
that's not in the paper. You know what I'm saying? That's not what people talking about because that's not what, as they say, sell tickets. You know what I'm saying? Or be what gives you considered one of the best players in the city. But that was my approach. I
was
wish I
well.
can go back and change that approach. You know what I'm saying?
Was any of y'all first, second team, third team, all cities? There y'all run? Both of y'all?
Yeah, for
Okay.
sure, for sure.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
I
saying.
think
I'm asking. I'm asking.
Snap and Joe for sure. I think I was third team.
I know I
I think
was for sure, but I was a
Phil
double
Presley
double.
was one. Phil Presley was one, I think, in the state though.
Okay. Now I know that city. You know what I'm talking about. Beast of that first, second,
Yeah,
third, all city. That was like a big deal back in our day in
oh, it's like
Houston.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Houston for sure. Well, Pee Wee, you talking about state?
Yeah, I'm talking about
Oh
Houston.
yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about
Oh
Houston.
yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
talking
Houston for
about
yeah, yeah,
sure.
Houston.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like
I
that
want
Chronicle shit. Was the Chronicle still doing it back then about around that time, or was it online?
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah. It was Chronicle.
it was Chronicle, and then you had the local people.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. 10 points get you in the paper.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they were still doing it. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to ask y'all this: at what point did that magical season really sink in? Like I know during the year y'all living through the moment, but like at what age when y'all just sit back and it just y'all really like, God damn, bro, we had one of the best seasons ever in America. You
Wait,
know,
you want to go first or you want me to go?
Yeah. Let's get into that, man. We ain't even got into that
go
yet.
ahead,
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
ahead.
I would say it was our junior year. So we so called lost to Elsie. But a lot of people don't know we
Yeah.
we
Hey,
Hold
we
hold
on,
got
on.
Snap.
cheated.
Hold on, Snap. Hold
Don't
on,
say
Snap.
so called. I was for the 80s boys now, man.
Playing. I'm just playing. I'm fucking with I'm fucking with you. Go ahead,
Hey,
bro.
no,
Go
no,
ahead.
no, no, no.
Yeah.
Real shit. Everybody on Yates know. So we was supposed to play like later on in the day. They end up we went across the street to go eat, and they called us like, "Where y'all at?" We were like, "Shit, we eating." They were like, "Oh, nah, y'all supposed to be playing." We end up we fat fool. We end up having to go to Barnett and play. What was that, Barnett or Delmar?
Delmore.
Delmar. Yeah, so we all fat full. We get to the gym. It's like 40 minutes on the clock. We played a good game, but we still end up losing by one. It was like after that, we was like, ain't nobody
This will never
we ain't
happen
finna take
again.
a light on nobody else.
Yeah.
After that, everybody in the city was of you was an op at that time.
Yeah.
Anybody who put a jersey on and stepped in front of us, you got him.
Yeah. That's live.
Y'all
That's
remember, let
live.
me ask you, do y'all remember any players on that Elsie team? Like, did they have a decent team or it was just one of them games y'all just underestimated them and got popped? Or did they
We
have
wasn't underestimating nothing. We was fat full and we trapping. Like you know our game. We trapping. We fat full, trying to run and you got what was that? E throwing up and shit.
Hmm.
We full and
Yeah.
we still don't get me wrong. They won, but if we was 100%, we'd have bust their ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
right? Now that's basically what I was saying, Snap. Like they didn't have even though like they
Man,
didn't have a
they had a good team. Let me say they had a
yeah,
good
okay,
They
team.
had a good
They
team,
had a good
but
team. They had my boy God rest his soul, my boy Amos,
yeah, Amos, man.
Oh,
my
okay. Hey, okay. Yeah.
my roommate. He was my roommate at SFA my freshman year, man. That's my boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, God,
That's
God rest my
true.
boy. So
Yeah.
they had Kevin Brown. Kevin Brown had been growing up with us, played
Okay, yeah,
AAU for a while. Yeah,
That's KB, Los.
yeah. KB
yeah.
played
KB,
for
KB
KB
was
play was
cool.
on that team too.
Okay.
They had some athletes too. So they had a good team. So they had a team that was very similar to us. Let's just say that. It again, we played them 99 times.
Yeah, I'll get him. I get that.
That's
Yeah,
easy.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? Yeah, for sure. To
But
beat us by 1 point.
I agree
eh,
that y'all
Under
would
them
have won.
circumstances, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And a lot of people be like, we making excuse. That's the 100% truth. Them
Yeah,
niggas know they
100% true.
called us while we was over there eating.
And
We
the
over
worst
there
part
eating like a
is
motherfucker.
it was a JC tournament. They couldn't wait another hour.
He said the
We
JC
get into the
tournament.
gym.
Yeah,
We
Man,
yeah,
get into the
yeah.
JC
gym. It's
tournament, man.
time.
They
It's damn
cooked
near
us, man.
40 minutes on the clock. We still got to get dressed, taped, and everything.
They
Yeah,
cooked us, man.
We
yeah,
full in the motherfucker, still trying to trap and everything.
yeah.
All right.
Give them that win though for sure, man.
Yeah,
That probably
I'm gonna give them
and
that
I
win.
think that
But
win probably the reason why they ain't win state.
hey,
Now they
hey,
won
B,
four that year. Elsick won four that year.
No, sir.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay.
We shatter people after we either shatter your dreams or your dreams don't start.
Oh, so y'all played
B,
them again
B,
after that?
as
No, no,
Van,
no, no, no.
Oh,
No,
okay,
Van,
okay,
what I
we
okay.
told him,
saying teams that play us, we either shatter your dreams
Yeah, okay, okay.
or your dreams don't start.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
dream didn't start after they beat us. That's what I'm. You know what I mean?
Okay,
That's
I
what I
got you.
mean.
I got you.
Now
You wasn't
Bad
no
Lab,
sweat.
we shattered our Bad Lab boys. We shut they dream. We shattered their dreams.
Yeah.
They dreams were
B,
shattered after they
hey,
played
hey,
us.
Pee Wee, hey, like we was cool with all them, but when they came to Yates, them niggas couldn't even get the
Man,
ball across half.
blame two people, Glover and Jimmy Hicks for the reason why we beat Bad
Man, I
Lab
ain't
like
gonna lie.
that.
Hold on,
We
man. You
bust
gotta give me
their
this
ass at
story.
Yates.
You
Man,
gotta give me this story, man. Say that again. Blame Hicks and Glover. You start from there.
blame Jimmy Hicks because Jimmy Hicks had them ranked #1 team after we won state coming to our senior year, so they already was the ops from that. But that was our boys from AAU, like sixth grade AAU, middle school. They been our boys, still our boys today. You know what I'm saying? But they were the ops. So Jimmy Hicks the reason because he put them #1 over us because they had the names. You know
That
what I'm
nigga
saying?
fucked up, man. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
even lie
So
to you.
then Glover is the reason why we end up playing them that season though, for sure, in my opinion. Cause they had a little preseason tournament that they had before, little scrimmages. And they had it at Bat Lab. And we will like, when we roll as a team deep, you know what I'm saying? We deep as a team, you know what I'm saying? So we walking, looking in gyms. And I think E was looking in one of the gyms and Ballet was playing. And your coaches can't coach you. So he in the hallway and he said something to E was just like, yeah, I see y'all watching the E. I'm gonna say E more like you, Los. From what I hear,
Okay.
Ask Van by Elton Roy. I'm gonna say he more similar to you too. You know what I'm saying? By his
Okay.
attitude, you know what I'm saying? Didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
E was just like, nigga, who you talking to? Like that's his attitude. You know what I'm saying? And Go was like, we talking about yeah. So we end up coming to conversation towards the end of the season. And Snap can vouch for this. This is probably one of the few, maybe 3 or 4 times Coach Wise ever went into a locker room before the game hype. If you know Coach
Yeah.
Wise,
Yeah.
he smooth demeanor. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
He don't grin, he don't do that. Man, that man was hype. I ain't never seen him like that before.
Hey, he
So
already
he
knew what
wanted
type of time we was on anyway.
he wanted to whoop these niggas so bad. You know what I'm saying? And we end up 30 piecing them.
30
At Yates,
piece.
30
Hey,
piece.
if they say we lying, them niggas is all cap. This is 100% facts. Them niggas couldn't get the ball up the court at all. Them niggas probably had like 7, 8 turnovers back to back to back to back.
Yeah.
And
That's
them
what you doing, Snap? What you doing on them turnovers, man? What y'all out there doing, Pee Wee?
Above the rim.
You said a butter real. A
yeah,
butter real.
butter.
Yeah.
We 3 year or a dunk, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah. That's live, man. That's live. You got some B?
But
I got some.
but
Yeah, go ahead. I got some. I'm good. Go ahead. I go after you.
You back, baby?
Okay. Now this is what I was gonna
Yeah.
ask y'all though. So how long did Coach Wise was he there all y'all 4 years? And also like the players y'all had on those, it was back to back, those two. I know y'all won one or two. Y'all
No,
won one,
two.
but y'all went twice, right?
No, he said
Yeah,
we
you know
won
that
two.
senior year they call it a national championship too.
Talk to me. That's what I'm saying. Hold on.
Y'all won 2 years.
Yeah, they beat yeah. That senior year that's a national championship too.
Okay, talk to me about that. First of all, hold on. Did Coach Wise coach y'all all 4 years? How did that squad come about? Did y'all build that up? You know what I'm saying? That's a dynasty. That's a dynasty, man. Talk to me.
Snap. Let me say this right quick. Y'all just had my boy BD on recently. BD mentioned that Yates press came from his father and people back then. We was doing that press before we even met G Wise.
We was
You
doing
know what
Mm.
I'm
that at
saying?
Ryan.
From
We
who?
ran that
Talk to us.
press
Give us
at
the
Ryan.
breakdown.
You know what I'm
From
saying?
who?
Like, and press come from, in my opinion, it comes from Wheatley.
Yeah,
That comes
Jackie
from
Carr.
Jackie Carr. You know what I'm saying? That comes from Jackie Carr. So a lot of the pressing come from Jackie Carr, but everybody put their imprints on it, of course. But
Yeah.
we ran that press before G got there, before we even knew Wise at middle school. Now,
So
once we
y'all
got to
coach from middle school kind of got that from Coach Carr. From y'all understand.
now, so
Nah, he
hey,
wasn't
I'm gonna
even
go
from
back.
here.
I'm gonna go back, Los. This is what I mean by this story. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna
Okay.
jump it in right now because it ties into him.
Okay.
Los, I came and played at Fundy one time, probably my 8th or ninth grade year. You was hooping at Fundy. I played against you one time. My middle school coach told me, like, man, that's Carlos Hurt. Now, and the crazy part is, me and you got into it.
That sound like
Man, cut
Los.
it out, man. You
Man,
too young,
Los, I
PB.
ain't lying
Damn.
to you,
How I'm
Los.
getting to with your young ass, man? Yo, come on. You a
I'm gonna tell you
YN
why.
at that time, man.
Man, I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
So he had told me about you, obviously. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you shoot it deep. You know what I'm saying? You got the baha. You gonna talk shit. I grew up on niggas talking shit. So when you was talking shit, I think you had hit a jumper on me, and you had said something like "little ass nigga," something similar to that. So I turned around like, "Nigga, you won't score again, right?" And you was just like, "Nigga, who you talking to?" So as a young nigga, that's the first time I ever met you, and the last time I ever seen you, bro. That's a true story.
What?
True story, man. My middle school coach, Dwayne Wilkerson, man, he brought me to Fundy one time, and I played against you when I
Yes,
was
you
either in the
was,
eighth grade
Los.
or the ninth grade. I
Hey,
knew you didn't know this
you know,
story.
brother.
Man,
R.I.P. to my
nigga,
boy
at that
Will
time,
Wilder.
Bo brought you to the gym.
Yeah,
Oh,
Dwayne
Coach
Wilkerson.
Wilkerson. Yeah, yes, sir.
Coach
Okay,
Wilkerson
I'm
was our
tripping.
middle school coach.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah, I'm tripping.
Yeah,
I'm tripping. Yeah, okay.
yeah. He
Bo
brought
ain't
he brought
tell
me to
hey man, that's wild.
man. Ask him.
That
Hey, next time you talk to him, ask him about that story. He brought me to play against you, man, at the time for sure.
man, and at that time I'm grown damn near. If you were at
Yeah,
the
you.
ninth grade,
I think I was in either in the eighth or ninth grade, one of those 2 years, because it wasn't after my ninth grade year for sure, because that's when Wise came in. But it was either my eighth or ninth grade year
see, I'm
for
bogus for
sure.
that. I'm out of line. I'm out of line, bro. I'm out of line, bro.
Man,
I
I'm out of line
apologize,
because
Pee Wee. Square
man,
business,
nah,
bro. I'm
man.
dead
Hey,
wrong. Yeah,
man, I grew up playing up my whole life, man. Every nigga gonna talk, man. That's
y-
just part of the game. So I
yeah,
took it as that. But
yeah.
I wasn't backing down. That's where it came from. You
Well,
know what I'm
Benny,
saying?
hey,
I
look,
just
you
yeah,
couldn't have been backing down for me to say that shit. Know what I'm saying? Who
yeah,
is this little nigga? Hold up. This little nigga aggressive, man. Hey,
yep,
square business. Yeah.
yeah.
Nah, man, that's what it do.
True story, man. True
Yeah,
story.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, Coach Wise, we did that before Coach Wise. But our freshman year, man, God rest his soul, Fred Smith was our freshman year coach.
Freshman year, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Fred. I remember
He,
Fred. Yeah, I remember Fred. Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie,
absolutely.
Fred. We ran that press with Fred, but when Coach Wise like got there, he like it was everything had to be correct. Even like we had to make that tee. If we ain't had that tee on the trap, we was running. We was running for every mistake.
Hmm.
So when it got down to it, that's why that press was so good because shit, you ain't trying to run. Cause we already was down there like a track team. Like you
Mm-hmm.
gonna have that trap, you gonna have your rotation right. I'll let you gonna have it right. So G Wise, he really like perfected that shit for us.
Yeah, them details. G was all about details.
Look, before y'all talk about G, y'all talking about Coach Fred that was at Wild Trip at first, right?
Yeah, with Falou. Yeah.
Yep,
With Falou and
yep,
them. Yeah, okay,
yep,
damn, boy, I forgot. Hey, yeah. Y'all had some, yeah, man, y'all was getting
yeah,
polished. Right, boy. Y'all was getting
yeah.
polished.
For Luke, oh man, I apologize for Lou, man. I don't know if he ever watched it, but for Lou was the first one to work me out. I take that back. For
Oh,
Lou
he
worked
was
me
coming
out my
over there. He
freshman
was
year.
coming over the Yates working y'all
Man,
out.
man.
He was
So
coaching.
our freshman year, he was our JV coach.
Damn. I
Yeah.
ain't
Yeah,
know that.
he coached me. He coached me. He worked me out there my freshman summer, and then I played JV 1 game, 2 games with him, and that was it. Yep.
Okay.
Antonio
Oh,
Falou.
yeah. Man, shout out
Yeah,
Falou. I be giving Falou a
man. Shout
hard
out
time.
Falou.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I be giving Falou a hard time for back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna get into that, man. Falou was a straight up dog, though. At the end of the day, he made all of us better. He made all of us better. You know what I'm saying? Like he was one of the first ones in our era, like a guard with a big name came through the city. You know what I'm saying? His name was ringing, and you had
Hmm.
to when you ran across him. Yeah, he gonna give you an issue. He threw the ball off my head in the game. Threw the ball off my head.
Hey man,
Straight
hey
up.
man,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
man threw the ball at me damn near
yeah,
every day.
Hey,
yeah.
we that sound familiar, huh?
Hey,
Uh-huh.
well,
Come on. So y'all
yeah,
know I ain't lying. There you go. Yeah,
yeah, he ain't lying.
yeah, yeah,
He almost fought one of our teammates one time. Led, remember Led?
Yeah, he threw the ball at him.
come on.
Wait,
Hey,
skinny tall that from third
Nah,
ward.
nah, not in Joe. Another dude named Ed
Hey,
that went to our school.
and from Yellowstone.
Yeah, yeah, and from Yellowstone.
Okay, we might be okay,
The
okay.
new Yellowstone, Snap. You gotta say the new
you
Yellowstone
guys said it. Oh,
to the
hold on, nigga.
podcast.
Hold on now.
Yeah,
The,
We
the new
I'm
don't get into
Yellowstone,
we
that
man.
gotta
now.
get to that,
We don't need to
man.
get
Nah,
into
I'm only saying what Red said. You know what I'm
that.
saying? Red speak on the Yellowstone and Third Ward, man. We ain't gonna speak on that, man. That's
Yeah,
family to us.
Hold
yeah,
on, man.
yeah,
That's
business.
a
I'm gonna
different
say
time though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna speak up for Red on here. Some people going in there saying, "Oh, Red don't know what you're talking about,"
Nah,
and
Red know what he talking about. You gotta know Red.
say, man, I'm about to say that motherfucker damn near 100,000 views,
Hey
and
man.
most of them agree with Red. You got a small percentage that saying this and that, but I'm talking about. I
Hey,
don't
you
know.
you
I
gotta really know
I'm gonna
Red
say
though.
about it that because when we was growing up, that was family to us anyway.
Square business. And he wasn't saying it to divide it. It was just he was just giving history and saying how rich Yates was. But
Yeah.
people
Yeah,
don't
but
watch the
some
full
people don't take it
episode.
like that.
Well,
Some
they
people
don't
don't
watch
take
the
it like
full
that.
episodes to
Hold
get the
on though.
content.
Snap. That was family, y'all. Give a breakdown a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my dog Trey. He was on y'all team at that
Man,
time too, right? Square
so
business.
so a lot of people, a lot of like some of my best friends was from Yellowstone. A lot of my teammates was from Yellowstone. Like in that era, like before us, Third Ward and Yellowstone used to be. When we was coming up, then was like our best friends, like our teammates. We ain't had no problem with them. That's why our era was like Third Ward Yellowstone with so much family because we was around each other every day. Like we can go to Yellowstone and chill, go to the park, go to they don't got it no more, but go to
Joe's.
Joe's.
Come on,
We
man.
can go over there. Like the niggas before us couldn't do that. We was cool with all them.
Mm.
So let me
After even worse though. Yeah,
Yeah,
after
so I'm gonna
even
say
worse.
you meant after or both, whatever. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, it was both. It was after us and before us. Cause it started. Cause a lot of these niggas after us, they ain't really into sports. Them niggas on
Right on.
something else.
So that's what I want to get into, Snap. Well, I don't really want to get to, but clear it up for me. Because Van mentioned how Yates didn't have games and shit back then. I know. So at what point, I don't know if they got games or not, right? But at one point, because I know at one point, like just hearing from some of the young kids that played through my youth organization, how Third Ward and the Yellowstone guys beefing and shooting at each other and all that shit. Was that
Hmm.
gang activity or just a misunderstanding with some people that got too bad? In your opinion,
Uh,
because this is an opinions podcast, ain't none of this shit facts. Where we just saying what we know, what you may have heard or whatever.
to me, all that shit probably really boils down to over a female. It ain't really no beef.
Yeah.
Like half the time, them niggas don't even know each other.
That's so true. Hey, that's so
Like I
true.
said, my era, like '09, it was a little bit, but like 2010 class, it wasn't none of that. It wasn't no beef between Third Ward and Yellowstone at all.
Yeah,
But say
dog.
like they right
Hold on,
there.
hold on, hold on. Pee Wee was too amused by it when that boy said it was Phoebe. Huh? Boys over
Man,
there tender? What's happening? Boys
man,
over
it.
there tender? What's
Nah,
happening?
I just think that's just part of the male pride though. Most
Okay.
of the time when
Yeah,
niggas
I
be
done been
beefing,
there
it just
too.
be
Yep,
over.
yep,
Yeah, it be over most of the time over a female.
yep.
That's all I
That's
was
true.
saying.
Yeah, yeah.
But
How you gonna beef with somebody you don't even know?
yeah, that. So for I would say just looking at what he mean by that is like when you look at after I was couple of runs, and then a couple of years after that, what I mean, after Trey D them left, you know what I'm saying, then you look at just the city now, it become young anyway, you know what I'm saying? So it don't matter where you at. You that's like saying Yellowstone the third ward, that's like saying SWAT and they leave. You know what I'm saying? That's
Mm.
be same thing. You know
It's
what I'm
the
saying? It ain't no
same
different.
thing,
It's the same
man.
thing. So
Yeah, I mean, I thought I ain't
Yeah,
from
that's
out
what
there,
we
but
say with it. Yeah.
from the outside looking in, I always looked at it like that. It's one big hood to me. I thought, you know what I'm saying? South Park, Third Ward, you know what I'm saying? I thought was,
yeah,
yeah,
they divided just based off where you at. That's just
yeah,
how it
Man,
go.
but
yeah,
if you from Yellowstone and you from Third Ward, you only go to one school.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's all love. I want to ask y'all this because when we were growing up, man, Los was a superstar athlete and shit, man. He has like celebrity type of status, right? We go out to the clubs, he could get us in. So I'm just piggybacking off him. I just like the girls and the atmosphere, right? Y'all
This
had
nigga here be so cap, bruh. Nigga, I was getting in with your big brother and them like everybody else. Nigga, stop all that. Nigga, I ain't had
Los.
no
All right, so Los.
juice
So
like
Los.
that. Nigga, go ahead on, nigga. I'm getting
Los.
it,
So
huh? I'm getting it where I
it
fit
ain't
in. What? What?
it ain't been times we've been able to get in spots. I've been able to get in spots with you, TJ, shit like that, right? So at the time,
Yeah, we be on some player shit. Yeah.
y'all got goddamn me third ward home of all these spots in high school. Were y'all like us? Were y'all some squares? Or y'all was out where y'all getting into some? What some of these spots y'all getting into where y'all ain't supposed to be? And not saying y'all doing nothing illegal, but y'all in some spots y'all because y'all right there where everybody try. If I get off this podcast tonight, I'm going to the trade and I'm trying to go get a drink and you know what I'm talking about. So what
Man,
y'all was doing in high school, man, with that
Mm.
luxury and y'all
me
had?
personally, I ain't never really go out. Like I ain't.
Snap was gonna say that, bruh. I wish I would have
Me
spoke
me
for
either.
Snap before he even said
Me
something. I knew that nigga was gonna say
Look,
that, bruh. On
I ain't gonna lie to you.
everything, man. On everything. Go ahead, Pee Wee. Hey, I fuck with my boy
me
now.
Ninety-nine
I
percent
went
Yeah,
of the
out either.
times,
yeah.
I was chilling and smoking. 99% of the time.
Snap, you
So when they
tripping.
see you outside, it was
You
like, man, it's
out
a
in the club looking at all
I
these
ain't
older
outside.
women, man.
y'all ain't
Oh.
going to go
Man,
get no y'all ain't gonna get no oxtail mac and cheese. Y'all ain't doing none of that.
I'm
You,
not
none of
outside at
that.
all. I wasn't never outside.
Man,
Hey,
none of our whole team, none of us did that.
boy, y'all miss out on some
what
good
you
times,
say, Pee
boy.
Wee?
I don't think none of our teammates went out. We never went out. We was literally, in my opinion, we was just hanging together.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we was always together. It
Yeah,
was
you know what I'm saying? We was at the
out
high
of
chilling.
out of 13, like out of 15, it like 13 of us would be together
Mm.
Hey, Los.
On a
Hey,
regular though, y'all staying linked up like
every day,
yeah,
every
Every
day.
day.
yeah. Y'all trying to stay out the way of shit.
It wasn't trying. That's what we were doing. It was just every day. We just out the way.
Like if you go back and listen to people that would tell you about us, like they ain't see us in the streets, they ain't see us out, they
Mm.
ain't see us do none of that. Only thing they might see us do is come to school late. That's it.
Mm. That's live right there to me. Hey, this is music to my ears right here. You know what I'm saying? Cause
Like we
you
weren't going to the spot, we weren't going to D bar. Nah, we weren't doing any of
somebody,
that.
well, I'm talking about
None of
like
that.
like in high school when y'all was lit,
Man,
when
they
y'all
had
None
running
of
through
that.
shit.
what's the spot over there they had?
The spot. That's what it was called. The spot, right?
1826.
Nah, Dixie. we were never at Dixie.
Dixie Warehouse, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we was never there. You know what I'm saying? That's right there next to Dreams by Van the Mole spot.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Man,
Yeah,
y'all
yeah.
know with
Yeah.
third world legends, man. Y'all don't know how much politicking y'all could have got into.
For
Go ahead.
sure. For
Yeah,
sure. But that
y'all
just
did that right.
wasn't us though. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
a
baby.
narrative probably was like that, like we were out here doing this, doing that, but nah, we live together. Like when you say live together, we actually live together.
That's
Like
live,
Snap
man.
lived with me for a year or two. I lived with Snap for a year or two. Our other partner
Man,
Dookie stayed with us for a couple of years. Shoot, our senior year we stayed together, us three.
yeah.
Shoot, one year it was five of them together. What, four of y'all
Yeah,
together?
me, E, Marsha, Dean. We
You
was
know what I'm
all
saying?
in one house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that's what we did. Like we probably played the game more than anything.
That's
Yeah,
live.
it wasn't never no club. We finna go out here. We finna go show.
Yeah. That's live.
And you say we missed the perks for sure.
Yeah.
Man, boy,
Nah,
boy,
nah. Y'all
that's
did. Yeah.
serious. Y'all did good, boy. Boy, y'all done had some boy. Be quiet. It's a podcast.
Nah, for sure, for sure. Nah,
Yeah.
I get what y'all saying though, but
yeah.
and when you look at the other person, you could have as you get older, you know what I'm saying, you kind of see the backside of it. Well, you know, you could have really we could have really been NIL deals before it was happening. You know what I'm saying? So
Sort of an
Ain't nothing
entourage,
wrong,
man.
but nah, this the thing though. Ain't nothing wrong with that though. Yeah,
yeah,
y'all did what y'all was supposed to do. That's the lane y'all was in. You know what I'm
for
saying? Y'all
sure.
been trying to
And
fake the funk or none of that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
nah,
stay
none
in
of
that lane.
that.
I can respect it. I love it.
Oh,
I wish
goodness.
I would. You know, I'm glad I wasn't on y'all team. Let me say that. I'm glad I went. Yeah, man. I went. Yeah, yeah. That's live, right? I would. I need
But
to be what?
whatever we wanted to do, it probably came to us.
Yeah. There we go.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
Okay.
right.
So
So let me
I would
ask
say
you this
You
though.
know that,
we were
y'all,
definitely living like college players in high school.
man, y'all
Like
couldn't dodge that if y'all was a ninja. We know that. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't dodge that like Bruce Lee. But it's just different. You know what I'm saying? Different situations, different arenas.
for
But
sure.
let's get back into some
Low
basketball with
key.
the high
Yeah.
school. Because one of the biggest things that's questioned about that team is playing in 4A and the difference in 5A. But one of the people that know always mention, y'all boys
Then
play
snap
5A
like
team.
nigga.
Yeah, you know,
Man, listen,
hold
we
on, hold on.
played
Let me ask you this, right? So y'all handle business on 5A too, right? If you don't even remember the team,
everybody in 5A.
what's some of the
Delta X.
national players that y'all played that year that had a piece of that memorable 2010 Yates basketball team?
So can I say this now?
Go ahead, bro.
People going to use us not playing national team or national names in our senior year because that's when we national champs. But you
Oh,
got to
hold
go
on, we
back to sophomore year when we first got to the national parts of playing people. You know what I'm saying?
Brandon
People use
Jennings,
this one year. You got Brandon Jennings. You got Michael Gilchrist. You know what I'm saying? Those names are big names.
Dexter Strickland.
That's what we want to know. Enlighten us, because what it is, they might not know. Pee Wee, y'all boys ain't on
No,
it.
no, I'm saying no. I'm saying when you say 2010, we didn't play them in 2010. So that's why I'm saying you like our history got to go back to sophomore year when it you know no you good. What I'm saying the when you say 4A versus 5A and you say the people that we played, I would always look at it as sophomore to senior year because we played more people that was well known names our early on years rather than our later on, if that makes sense.
You
Right,
do.
right.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yep.
And everybody who we played that had that name, we beat them.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Give,
see
The
what you're
give,
Oak
saying.
Hills,
give us some of those names
Saint
of those teams to kind of help out for the people that's not as educated as myself.
who Oak Hill, they had Tiny Gather, uh, Brandon
Jen,
Jennings.
yep.
Shit, they had a few other people. Damn, who else was on that team?
Can't
Oh
even
shit, it
think.
didn't even matter.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
Oak Hill. What you said, it don't matter. It's Oak Hill. Yep. Yep.
Oak Hill, you know shit.
Yeah.
They
St.
Yeah.
one of
Pat's,
the
you
best schools.
played St. Patrick's.
Yes.
Who's St.
Okay.
Patrick's at?
St. Patrick, that's
That's
Kyrie
Michael
Irving High School
Gilchrist.
though, right? St.
Yeah,
Patrick.
Kyrie Irving went there though.
I know he wasn't. I'm just saying that's
Yeah,
his
yeah,
high
yeah,
school though, right? Make sure
yeah.
okay,
So
okay.
so at the time they had Dexter Strickland, Michael Gil Kilgirkis. I think he was a young boy though.
Okay.
And they had old buddy that went to Kansas, Thomas Robinson.
Okay. I remember
Thomas
Thomas
Robinson was
Robinson.
nice.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
Thomas Robinson. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that 2000, go ahead, Snap. My bad. I'm sorry.
I was like, "Wait, you forgot that year? Greg Monroe and them too.
Greg
Yeah,
Monroe.
our junior year.
Shannon Cox.
Our junior year. Yep.
Okay.
So that senior year, y'all played a national schedule, but didn't have too many national high profile players.
Uh,
No, we played some national players too that year, but I'm saying the names
Just
go
not that
back
year.
to no. They not as big as what Brandon Jennings would be, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But to us, you'll go back to 2010.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know
Shoot,
them niggas.
Gabe York. We played Gabe York in Hawaii. Dang, what was old buddy from Alabama? The nigga that asked us to
Ladies,
Trevor Lacey, that's to
I
ask us
remember
to get
Trevor
his
Lacey.
30
Yep.
points.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
that nigga asked
Yep.
us to get his averages. We told that nigga hell nah.
hey, what's that big dude named Josh Smith?
Josh Smith was probably
Austin
top
Rivers and
10.
them.
Yeah. Yeah. I was Josh Smith was like top 10 at the time.
Oh, he
That
said
nigga asked
Austin
y'all let him get his
Rivers.
averages, huh?
Man, nigga asked us to let us get his average, man.
Yeah. No deal. That we ain't
Nah,
going.
no
Okay,
deal.
give us
Yeah.
that
Nah,
Yeah.
we ain't
story.
Yeah.
going. You was
Yeah.
Give us
Yeah.
already
that
Hey,
down
story,
40,
King.
my boy. No sir.
Yeah.
I
Give us
look,
that
oh yeah,
story,
Pee
man.
Wee.
How he come up with that gay ass shit?
Man, I don't know. You know Yates played Finlay Prep 2011, but we
Winston
supposed to
Shepard.
play them 2010. They took us off the schedule after we started beating everybody. Then we went on like a 2-week run where we were just practicing because teams had just dropped.
True
Like
story.
they ain't want to play us. We just, and I ain't like it kind of was fucked up for us because G Wild had us running.
Why
G
the hell?
Yeah.
Wild took it out on us, bro.
Yeah.
Because y'all ain't had no games.
Yeah, so
They canceled on us.
they canceled.
How was it like that in the district? Because y'all playing in the district where y'all blowing people out so bad, and where y'all getting a bad rep for beating people. Y'all,
Man,
they attacking y'all because you're scoring too many points. You're playing too much
And
defense.
and
As a player,
I
what do
got a
you?
question for those people that think like that. What was old buddy name? The ESPN dude. Uh, was it Simmons?
you talking about they did that story?
Yeah, did a story on G. I'm
Hold
gonna
on.
ask him this
Tell the
question that
story.
nobody talk
Hold
about.
on, hold on, man. Tell the ESPN did a story because you get into that, man. God damn it.
Yeah, they
Oh,
did a
that's because
story.
we
They
beat
did a
Lee.
story on us after we beat Lee. We beat them what's that?
130, 170, 35.
Yeah, 170 to 35. So they put a story out the next day about us beating the team like that, which it should have been 200 if we didn't call our dogs off. But to go back to that, I'm saying in a way people don't understand when that story came out. People don't look at they look at the 170 35. But a question I would ask: did they look at the score when our soccer or baseball team played Austin or when they played Davis and we getting beat 22-0? What's the difference? We
Mm.
get eliminated because that sport ain't our sport.
Right. Right.
But they look at only that side of it, like, oh man, we out here beating these people, which it could have been worse.
Yeah, because we start trying shit at the end.
Yo, just freestyling and doing crazy
Pee
plays.
Wee, I'm trying to do 360 alleys and all kind of shit. We just trying shit at the end.
Well, let me ask you this. So, what was the rep? Like that story, was it highlighting you guys or was it putting you in a bad rep like y'all shouldn't be? Because I seen some articles, I heard some people like, oh man, Yates out of line, boom, boom, boom. And I say this myself, just to be honest with you. When we playing kids that we know we ain't gonna beat, we know we could beat, it ain't no match. Man, I'm gonna play some of my kids that don't normally play and play them a lot that got.
Look,
Talk to
so
him,
so
Snap.
so you saying that, but in the game, I went up for the dunk and somebody grabbed me out the air. Our bench is cleared and they bench is cleared, so they ejected everybody except both starting fives. That was in the beginning of the first quarter.
Nah,
Only our starting five did that.
third quarter.
Beginning of the
Now it
second
was,
half, basically.
It's
yeah,
second
yeah,
half.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, second half.
Okay.
So
Beginning of the
that
second
was
half.
that was our first that was our first five that did that. And we wasn't even trapping them like that.
But it don't matter. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm just thinking about what you just said though. Once a motherfucker take us out the air and you would have ejected everybody from the game, our emotions running high. We finna get on y'all ass now.
But
Like,
we
tell
called
the
the
whole
dogs out.
story.
Yeah,
We
but
finna get on
We
y'all
listen,
called the
we
ass.
dogs
wasn't
out.
even trapping. We wasn't even
Yeah.
trapping. They were just giving it to us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So they saying we did
it's a
this and
real
we
big
ran a
story on
show
that.
off. We didn't do shit. It was just we were just hooping.
What's the name of the reporter or whatever you said?
I think was it Bill Simmons? I think it was Bill Simmons at the
Okay.
time.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, people. You
Yeah.
know what's crazy? We was all just chilling. We woke up the next morning. They were like, "Man, y'all heard about the ESPN story?" We were like,
100%.
"Nah." They turned
They
on ESPN, and we like,
Yeah.
"Damn, we on
Hey
the
man, y'all
news."
boys cracking ESPN though. For
Yeah.
all publicity is good publicity. I don't give a damn. You hear what I'm saying?
100%.
Yes, sir.
100%.
Yes,
And
sir.
after that, G went into a mode. We ain't never calling the dogs out.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he
Yeah.
called them off. I think the score was 100-12 at halftime. I mean, what you said, like putting your players that don't play, we call them the four quarter boys. The four quarter boys was even better than the team that was out there.
y'all about to say they would have did the same thing.
They
It
would have
would
smacked
it's
the starting five on the other team. Yeah. Yeah.
so without pressing, we scored 100 in the quarter. I mean, the half. So we came out. We only played man to half court, man to man. Second half, we still scored 70 without even trapping. So that's what I mean by when people look at it, it really could have been 200 plus, which we did hit 200 that year. People don't know about that.
What
Yeah.
game y'all hit? Who
Yeah.
was that y'all
Hey,
played?
who
Y'all
was
hit
against
200?
the Australia team?
No. Fort Bend Travis.
Damn.
It was that preseason. Preseason. Remember the clock busted?
Yeah, them niggas was like a freshman team or something.
Yeah, the clock busted. It went out from 199 to cutting out.
This is a freshman team. What's up? Yeah. Yeah.
We was just getting steal after steal. It was
Let me ask you this. Snap, both of y'all guys went Division One because people, you say you went to Stephen F. Austin, correct? If I'm not mistaken.
Yep, then transferred. Yep.
Okay. So I want to know what were some of the freshman struggles you had as a freshman. What was one of the games where one of them guys you was like, God damn, this guy's pretty tight.
me.
Well, both of y'all can answer. Anyone can answer it first. It doesn't matter.
All right, like you asked me. I played down there the 4 or 5 for Yates. I went to college. I'm point guard. So my struggle was I was so used, and then I played with Pee Wee since like 5th, 6th grade. Probably back then further than that, but my struggle was I was the point guard, so I had to get the outlet, and I was so used to Pee Wee getting the outlet and bringing it up. I had to bring the ball up. So like my summer, like my whole summer, man, I ain't gonna lie, it was tough because like I struggled at being the point guard. Like it was, I ain't gonna lie, it was tough. Like I used to call like my people and just be crying because like damn, like I don't understand like what I'm doing wrong, but I know what I'm doing wrong. I'm not being the point guard. I'm being off the ball, and it like that shit was tough. I ain't gonna lie, it was tough. I had to actually learn how to be a point guard.
Pee Wee, what were some of your struggles at college your freshman year?
Hold
My
on,
freshman
Bleak.
year.
Hold on, Pee
Yep.
Wee. My bad. My bad.
Go
Hold
ahead.
up.
Go ahead.
Before we get into that, with like with Snap situation, I ain't throwing no shade on or nothing like that. I just want to say, like
6'2".
6'2". Okay. My dog say he's 6'2". I'm 6'2". So let's put that in perspective. You know what I'm saying? I'm a 6'2" point guard in high school. I was probably 6 foot, maybe close. I was about 6 foot in high school, close to 6'1", whatever. Snap saying was you 6'2" in high school?
Probably so. Probably like 6'1", 6', 6'1".
Okay, okay. So I just want to tell like kids that's watching this, your role on that team, that's your role. That's your role. Do whatever it is that whatever it takes to get to that ship. we had to sacrifice Snap's, individual talent for him to get to those ships, to get to those back-to-backs. But in the midst of that, you got to work on your game individually to where when past this, because it's life after high school basketball. So make sure we maximize that. We got to make sure we tapping into everything. You know what I'm saying? We tapping into all our skills, because if we work on his guard skills at that time, we don't know what Snap could have been. You know what I'm saying? We don't know where that can go. I'm just using it as an example. I got some shit I'm working on too. I just want to put that out there though, because it's a lot of kids
100%.
that's gonna
100%.
be, they're gonna be undersized bigs for their high school. Don't let that determine what you gonna be moving forward though. Even if you got a second, that's your position, that's your role on that team to maximize y'all, maximize whatever y'all gonna be. But individually, I gotta get to mines. I gotta get to mines. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all be aware of that, and make sure you know what I'm saying. You doing that, to the best of your ability. Yeah, my bad, Pee Wee. Go ahead, bro. My bad.
No. I'm a piggyback on that too.
Okay.
Obviously you've been a star your whole life. Some people need to understand being a role player ain't bad either.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And accepting certain roles that you do in high school ain't gonna be the same role you do in college too, though. You know what I'm saying? On a scale of what you being a point guard or a shooting guard, and shooting the ball all the time in high school, you ain't gonna do that in college. So I want to add to that. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day too,
Absolutely.
because a lot of kids that I'm at Yates every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm with them kids every day. So like I see the difference between, that statement that you said, in that role, in that situation with Yates. But at the end of the day, that's cross basketball youth, period. You know what I'm saying? Even when you go to AAU, kids playing out of position because that's just what the team needs. And they need to be better individually for sure, but they also need to be playing 5-on-5. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? That's what a lot
That
of kids
part.
need to be doing at this aspect of today, playing 5-on-5 rather than, doing a lot of training, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah.
And to go back to what Snap was saying is like one of those things where you look back, and even in my college situation, I was lucky enough to play behind a senior who ended up getting hurt, so I was forced to play. And I grew up, my whole life playing up anyway. So a game was never too big for me. But what I had to learn was what type of point guard was needed for me in college. Like I didn't know, what type of point guard I was to be in college. You know what I'm saying? When you mean by playing a role, my role in college, what I was told, I was a pass first guy. Let me say that, right? When I got to college, I was told even in college point guards, you should be able to knock down the open three, right? I get to the basket, vision and all that. That was cool. What I was told, hey man, you got to be able to knock down the open shot. So when kids get to college, that should be one of their number one things to knock down an open shot. Because people don't understand how open people get, and you able to knock that down, that keeps you on the floor. But as a pass first person, I would say what people need to learn today is to learn how to pass first.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? Because people, as y'all know, in the basketball world, some people just can't throw an entry pass. You know what I'm saying?
See, both
basketball,
I see Bobby B face when you just said that. Oh my God. Yeah, yeah, hey man, yeah, right on. Hey,
I
yeah.
just left the training, right, Pee Wee? To come here and hear you say this, man, it made me feel good. I just left for training that we do, right? So I'm telling the kids at the training a few things, right? So I say
Mm-hmm.
one thing, you got to make sure the things you work on is translating, right? It got to translate to the next level. And that's some of the both things I was saying. So you could go to a guy who's the best trainer if he working on professional shit.
Babe,
But if that's not what you need for your game to translate, then you're really working for nothing, right? Then the next thing I tell them, work on things that translate. And what else you just said that, boy? You just said two shit that I just told the kids.
Entry pass.
The
So that's the next step,
oh my
right?
God.
So
Yeah,
tell
go
them,
ahead, bro.
y'all go to all these trainers, and no disrespect to the trainers, But I asked them how many trainers y'all go to that teach you how to pass, and
None of them.
they don't never raise their
Hey,
hand.
my nigga,
Because,
hey, hold on. First of all, it shouldn't be no training to teach you how to throw a goddamn entry pass, bruh.
let me cut you
First of
off.
Yes, they
all,
do. Hey,
Let me
Lois,
cut you
yes,
off,
they
bro.
do.
Let me
Lois,
cut
yes,
you
they
off,
wow.
do.
bro. Let me cut you off, bro. This is
Man,
why
Lois, yes, they do.
Pee Wee so valuable. What he said. I just told the kids, make sure your trainer is valuable. So you can go pay the NBA trainer to work on NBA moves, but if you don't even know how to space the court out, if you don't even know how to make a pass, none of that shit is meaningful, right? You on a fast break, you don't know when to pass, when to give it up. You working on your NBA 1-on-1. I just seen the kid that was training with me, right? It's so simple, they don't like it. He been training with another guy for some months now, right? Ain't nothing wrong with it. They doing all that dribbling to get your moves off. I went and watched him play. He started varsity
I ain't
as a
talking about that
freshman.
shit, but I feel you. I'm with
He
you.
started varsity as a freshman last year a little bit. I watched him play this year, a sophomore. I think he definitely gonna play the whole game. He badly played. He doing all that training. He dribbling right into the double team. Try to pass, and now that he double, jumping up, turning the ball. Well, I was
No. What I'm saying is for the entry pass, I feel like that should be taught at the grassroots level by your coach.
Agreed.
Whatever your
Agreed.
grassroots coach is, that should be taught by him. I have no. You should not be trying to learn how to make a goddamn post entry pass in your training in high school
no,
development, middle school development, bruh. That is ABC 1, 2, 3. How you
but let
don't
me
know
ask you
that?
this, folks. And
We
most
learned
of
that
it
at the
is,
park. I learned that at the park, nigga. I learned that nigga how to throw a nigga in the post. I learned that at the park. And then
but
nobody
Los,
trained me to do
the
that.
thing is,
Know what I'm
niggas
saying?
ain't hooping at the
What?
park. When we was young and hooping with those hoop
Nah,
nets, you
Right,
couldn't
the
shoot. You
yeah,
had to
right,
the
come
basic
on
principles.
defense, right?
right,
So you learn that shit. Now the daddy, your mama or
right.
daddy go talk to, give my baby a shot and all this weak ass shit, right? But man, we
So,
just did a training and I made
Right.
them do behind the back passes. You get here, you get left and right. If they don't work on passing, they never know. Elementary kids want pro training now. Elementary kids gonna go with the pro trainer at the elementary
It's
level,
different.
bro.
100%.
Because if
Working out with the NBA ball.
right, if you
Yeah,
go
that's
with a
crazy.
that's gonna try to pass, that
Crazy.
ain't advanced enough. I'm not gonna pay for
Yeah.
that. I'm not ready.
Yeah.
But you ain't never taught the guy how to do it. It ain't never been done with the repetitions so they can be effective, bro.
And I think that's why a lot of parents that's out there listening, I think you should definitely not just use one person as your trainer. Some people train on different things, and I've trained a couple of kids, very small, like 2 or 3 kids, honestly. And when they come with me, I'm totally different. We do work on passing.
Man, you need
You know what I'm
more. Hey,
saying?
man, they need to get.
Got
Hey,
to.
Pee Wee, I don't
You
know what you
got to,
got
For
going
man.
sure.
on. They need to get with you, bruh. Hey, you need to get with
Man,
y'all, man. They need to get
man,
with y'all.
like
Yeah.
Los, I'm gonna be honest with you, Los. I've been talking about doing it for years, and they know these people listen. They know I've been talking about it for years. I just don't have the heart for it, and I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
tell
tell you
you
something
why.
though. This is what I'm gonna tell you though. This is my humble opinion. The way
Hmm.
I can see you and Snap remind me and my bro right here how we chopping it up though. Like how y'all like y'all locked in. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you can get something going with the way you understand the game, and then have Snap come with his raw,
For sure.
authentic touch on it. I think that
Hey,
shit could turn into something, bro. I think it turn
and you
Yeah,
into
know what's
something.
crazy?
I'm
We
just
we
throwing that
already
shit
been
out there.
talking about that anyway.
yeah. Something we already been talking about
We
for
already
sure.
it's
Hey,
crazy to
if we
say because
can
we be
help in
talking
any
about that
way,
anyway.
man, we'll help out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We could talk on the back end of this and really help out and get something going. You know what I'm saying?
and the reason I said that is because like what I mean by the hard far as teaching kids something. I think kids, in my opinion, like my words mean a little bit different because like I use Yates for example. I'm there every day. At this point, I can't teach them basketball. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. So for me, I'm encouraging them to do other things outside of what you looking at.
That's what, man. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just hearing from people that like from y'all, like we was going through and we was listening to y'all what y'all been through. In today's world, we will understand it because we understood what it meant back then. You know what I'm saying? So when I look and I go watch a game, I don't even go to AU games. I don't go to high school games. I don't do none of that. Yeah, that because it blows my mind. And Los, I'm gonna ask you to look for something for me. Well, I'm gonna tell you why it blow
Okay.
my mind.
Okay.
The next game you go see from the top of the key or from the 45-degree angle on one side or the right side of the court, how many people are gonna skip that pass to the corner?
Mm. But that's never gonna happen. Only the elite. If somebody does that, he's elite immediately. If you can make that
Immediately.
play, you like, oh yeah, he got something. He got
Immediately.
something. Because everybody can't do that. Everybody can't do that
Right.
shit.
So
Yeah.
that's one thing. The next thing is when I talk to people, and I've got this information from a dude, just thinking about basketball, right? In today's college game, everybody getting paid, right? For whatever your specialty is, you getting paid. I'm finna be, instead of a 20-point score, which everybody ain't gonna be able to do, why not be a 10 to 12 rebounder and still get paid 100 grand?
Come on,
You
man.
know, I ain't gonna lie. I'm all about defense first. Shit, I'd be a defensive stopper. I get
Man,
three,
you
four
gotta
And
steals.
pay
You
you
me to
got
finna
lock a
make that
nigga up.
bread.
You
Think
gotta,
about Ben Wallace. Think about Ben Wallace back then. First of all, he ain't no footer. He ain't no extra, like, he's 6'8", 6'9", dynamic stop and made a whole living for
live
himself.
in.
You understand what I'm
Hey, big
saying?
brother.
Made a whole change his whole family life forever. It's so many like different situations like that. Snap said something about it, like it made me think about it. I'm just saying, it's so many different situations like that. Like you saying, even like the small guards, it's a way you can get in this lane and yeah, man, yeah,
Man, for
yeah,
sure. Man,
yeah,
everybody got and that's the thing that I've noticed about the game there. Everybody got a lane.
yes,
Everybody got an
yeah,
opportunity.
yeah,
When we played, everybody didn't. So I know for sure when y'all play, everybody didn't. You know what I'm saying? So the opportunities is even nationally now with social media, how it is. Like niggas that ain't good, in my just my opinion, niggas that ain't good got a highlight tape. I don't
right,
get it.
right,
Right? But
right.
even not even that, niggas got microphones. Everybody don't deserve a microphone. You know what I'm saying?
Pee
Everything is a
Wee, I
business
be on
now, Pee Wee.
TikTok, man. There's so many creators. Niggas be talking
And
like
them
they
niggas
just
got gate.
good.
Hey, some niggas that just what we grew up on, us folk, them park niggas. Them niggas at the park that you knew grew up on, that niggas that can hoop, that just didn't play school ball. That's exactly what them content creators, in my opinion, are. Niggas that can definitely hoop, but didn't play school ball. So
Yeah.
that's just like you say, content creators
But I'm gonna
niggas are
tell you
niggas
something
that
though, Pee
hoop.
Wee. I'm glad you spoke on that though. I'm gonna tell you though, it's shifting a little bit because we ain't in that lane, but in that lane though, where they at, they having a big debate about that shit. So like that Nas, you seen that like that Nas and Briscoe
Yeah, yeah,
game?
yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm tapped in a little bit. I
You
watch it a
checked
little
it?
bit.
Okay, so
Yeah,
like that Nas and Briscoe game went on, like they were saying Nas was a YouTube player. Briscoe was a pro, blase, blase. I ain't gonna get into my opinion or whatnot, but I like the energy around that because they taking
for
it
sure,
serious now. Like
for
you
sure.
can't just be no YouTube player and then think you finna come over here in this lane, and then you can't be just no pro talking crazy and think they ain't about that action. We finna see what time it is. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? So I like that.
and
I like that smoke right now. I like that. Yeah,
and I
yeah,
think that's why I love basketball to me personally, because basketball is a funny sport. I just told somebody this the other day. Because for one, everybody think they can hoop. It's the one sport everybody think they can do,
yeah, yeah,
right? Everybody think they can do that. But it's the one sport that everybody is a one-on-one player though.
yeah. You too scared to play football. You ain't skilled enough to play golf. You ain't skilled enough to play baseball. What's left? You ain't
But
skilled enough to play
basketball is
soccer.
easy to pick it up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So I look at it like the one-on-one, the YouTube versus, pro stuff. I ain't getting into that because I'm not a pro, so I'm not gonna speak on that. That was me, so I can't speak on that. What I'm saying is when you go into looking at what somebody's resume and all that, that changes when you get on that court. So
mm,
all your resume go out the window when I'm in front of you, or what I mean, you
mm,
guard me, that go out the window. So I don't look at that. I don't get into the
yeah,
YouTube versus
yeah,
pro.
yeah.
I look
That's
at
where they
man
line
versus
it up
man.
at. That's where it gets
Yeah,
spicy. That's where they
Yeah,
lining
rank.
up at. I
Look,
And
fuck
when we
with it.
grew up,
Yeah,
if you was a rank nigga, I'm coming
yeah.
at your head.
That shit don't matter. Hey, Beast, I don't know if you know. One of them niggas beat Ty Lawson. Now I know Ty Lawson a little older now. I get
30 to
all that.
1.
What you Pee Wee said it. Let Pee
31.
Wee
beat
say it. I ain't gonna
beat
say it.
bro
Yeah,
30
Say
to
it, Pee Wee. What
1.
happened?
30 to 1.
Yeah, 30 to 1 is
Let
crazy.
Snap say it. What you
The
say, Snap? What
YouTube,
happened?
One.
Bruh, tell
I ain't
him,
gonna
bruh.
lie, my
I ain't
pride
tell
wouldn't
him,
even let
bruh.
me do that. Cause
squad.
we wouldn't even be able to finish the game.
30 to
Man,
1. 30 to 1.
that
Hey man,
We
come
would
on,
have been
Snap. What you
swinging at
we ain't going.
25.
We ain't going, fam. Clearing
hey
this shit out.
that
We
Briscoe game,
clearing
that's
this
how
shit
me
out.
and Snap one-on-ones look.
I already
For
know.
sure.
I already know.
For sure.
Me and Beast and shit the same way. What you mean it's
Yeah,
Hey,
not
squad
foul?
business.
He talking about all that
yo,
baby shit. Come on, bruh. We
You know
finna go
all your
there. We
moves,
going
man.
there every time. We
Hey,
every
hold
going
on,
there.
time.
Yeah,
hold on.
yeah, for
Before they
sure.
gotta go, Snap got a little
Hey,
percentage on
look,
his
my
phone.
phone on 3%.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So
my
let me
bad, my
ask you
bad.
this, Snap.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Let me
y'all good though. Y'all good.
Yeah, let me try to get one. I really only got two questions left. That said, you can answer them even if yours died, and we could piggyback off Pee Wee to get his answers, and we could kind of edit it a little bit. I only got two questions. Was it ever an opportunity for you to go overseas and play ball? That's the first one.
I did.
You did? Okay, well, enlighten
Yeah,
us on that.
but see,
How
I
did
ain't
that
gonna lie.
come
I,
up?
I, I don't put my business out for the world because my business ain't y'all niggas' business.
Hey, this nigga here. Hey, I fuck with Snap, boy. I'm telling you. Hey, man. Hey, man. That's my
How
dog
did
right
that
here.
come
I
about? How
just
did that
met this
come
nigga
about,
tonight.
Snap?
I just met this nigga tonight. I could pick this nigga out of lineup. I love this nigga, man.
Dude.
Square business. He on that time. He on that time, man. Yeah, go ahead, man. My bad, my
Hey,
bad.
my boy ain't lying either, too. My
Man,
boy ain't
I
Hey,
lying.
but
fuck
look,
with it.
Snap,
I fuck with it.
people
Yeah.
gotta know. You gotta think about this. Like people talking basketball and that we don't know. I can't tell the motherfucker now that nigga Snap played on. I don't know, my nigga. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
I
So
went
I like
overseas.
the
I did
people.
this shit for a few years. You know what I'm saying? But I came back. I'm a family man. I be chilling. So
For
I
business.
didn't did it a few years though.
Yeah,
Where did you
yeah,
play at?
yeah. We
Help
gonna
me
catch
out.
Snap at a bar.
Hey,
Hey
hold
man,
on
listen,
real quick,
man.
Roach,
Hey
before he
man,
died.
listen. Fuck
Before he
all
died.
that. All right. Fuck all that. We catch a Snap at the barbecue, nigga. Fuck all that. We catch a Snap at the
hey,
barbecue. We gonna kick
hey,
back.
Snap, you know
We
what
get
barbecue
all
they
that
talking about?
shit at the man.
What?
They
Yeah,
talking about
man,
mama,
with all
bad
that.
mama barbecue.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I'll pull up.
Real quick, Snap. Where did you play overseas for how long and how did the opportunity present itself?
I played in Romania, the Republic of Georgia. I did a few China tours. Played in Serbia. Uh, I had an agent, Jeremiah Haley. I mean, he was cool, but he wasn't buy shit anyway. I
Hold
ain't
on
gonna lie
real
to
quick,
you.
Snap. Did you fuck with C White on the China tours? Sir White?
Nah.
You didn't get the link up with Sir? Okay, we need to make okay. All right. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
I ain't gonna lie. That's really about it though. I enjoy myself though. I travel the world, putting the ball in the hoop. But
Yeah.
I would say overseas ain't for everybody.
That's a fact.
Well, leave me with
100%.
this now before
One,
you get out of
one
here.
to me.
Snap, just
Me
take
neither.
us
Me
back in
neither.
time, your 4 high school years. Just shout out to 5 of the top kids in high school. Don't got to be on your team. Just 5 of the top kids in Houston City, Houston, Texas. Your years of high school, in your opinion.
Man, you really put me on the spot because I really don't even be knowing these niggas' names. Uh,
Just a few of them. Just a
Hey,
few
uh,
that you could think of. Because,
man, all right.
B.
politicians out there,
Hey, you
you
asked
wouldn't
the
know.
wrong questions, boy, nigga
Man, you
Snap.
got some
Look,
Fuck
all
all
right.
that. Snap ain't trying to hear that shit.
Man, Snap, highlight a couple of them guys,
Tommy,
Snap.
Tommy's
Oh,
my number
man.
one though for sure.
Go
Tommy.
ahead, my bad. Go
Tommy,
ahead.
I used to like Ray Penn. Uh,
Ray
shit,
Penn.
Ray Penn, what?
Who?
Toby.
My boy.
Toby from Bel Air.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was my right hand man.
Okay.
Young Toad.
Shit.
Just give me 2 more, bro.
Man, it's finna take 30 minutes.
No, he ain't. No, he ain't.
Got it?
No, he ain't.
Like that,
Damn.
it's his opinion, the ones they can remember. You ain't gonna remember everybody on spot, bro.
I would say, damn, that'd probably be about it.
Now he
Them
got
three.
one more. He got one more in him.
Uh, damn.
Man, you got one of your
Now
hood
I'ma
partners.
tell you. Who y'all played? Who was y'all rival? Who was y'all rival school? The gay y'all game at that time.
We ain't really had no rival because it wasn't
Damn,
even
boy,
like
see, that's
that.
tough right there. Niggas say ain't had no rivals.
Uh,
God damn. Nigga just smacking shit.
man, bro. I think bro went to Milby. What's his nigga name? Yeah,
Pee Wee,
you
help
got me
him
on the
out. Pee
spot.
Wee, who you got?
Man, I don't know who he talking about at Milby. It's about 40 niggas at Milby.
Damn.
Yeah, we were about to go to Milby. Only nigga you might know is J Mac.
Nah.
Devin McDonald.
Devin.
My boy Devin. My
There we
boy
go
Devin.
then.
Devin, I ain't gonna
There we
lie.
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, Devin.
There we go.
Devin was that
My
dude.
boy
And
Devin.
then I ain't gonna lie. I forgot Dwayne Reed from Wheaton.
Okay,
Okay.
Yep.
okay,
Okay.
okay.
100%.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. Dwayne Reed, that nigga made me wanted to go to Wheaton.
Scrub it. Scrub it.
There we
Pee Wee,
go.
give me your top five Houston high school players when you were in school.
When I was in school,
Yep.
obviously I'm gonna be biased. My two teammates for sure.
Let's
Which
start at
two?
the
Name
end.
them out.
Let's start
Don't
at
do
the
that,
Hey,
Pee
Oh,
Wee.
give
Snap
a
and Joe for
government
sure.
name. Get a
He
government
said,
Don't
name.
get different names, Pee Wee.
man, the man say at our time, man, that if he just said my five, it's a little bit different. So
I would have said my whole team.
yeah, so I'm gonna take Snap off. So I'm gonna put Joe
Take me
Young.
out.
I'm gonna put Joe Young. No, I'm gonna say Joe Young, one. Uh, Everybody else, that's their own number. Two. Dang,
Yeah.
my era, or that 1 year. That's
well,
the thing.
whatever. No, your
Now
era.
your
You got
era.
4 years in high
Oh,
school.
my era.
Yeah, 4 years.
I'm gonna take Tommy out of it because that's a different stratosphere.
Okay.
I'm gonna put Joe, my favorite Jamal Finn. I'm gonna
Hey, I'm about to get
say
out of here.
You good. You good, Snap. We appreciate you
Love,
every
I'm
boy.
day.
I'm gonna hit you,
Yes,
my
sir.
boy.
All right.
Yep.
I'm gonna say Jamal Finn. I'm gonna say Joe Young. Damn. Shit. I'm gonna give. Damn, that's a hard question.
Yeah, y'all need to see how hard that shit be when you be on spot. You
Yeah,
know what
then
I'm
come
saying?
I
on with
mean,
it. Hey, yeah,
it
come
ain't.
on with it.
Honestly,
Yeah.
it ain't really hard because I'm just making sure people get their flowers though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's what
because
makes
at
it
the end of the day, a lot of people gonna have the same name. So I want to give people that ain't gonna have their names out there. You know what I'm saying? So I would say Joe Young, Jamal Finn. I'm gonna give this dude named Steven Rogers love. Steven Rogers was a bad nigga, man. At straight before he got the injuries, man. Steven Rogers was a bad nigga.
Yeah.
Um, I'm gonna give J. Mike Reese, my boy, his
Okay.
his credit. A lot of people, towards the end of his high school career, it wasn't as love as it was at the beginning. You know how that go up and down. Um, and God rest his soul, I'm gonna give my other boy love, Haji. He went to Booker T.
Mm.
Nobody, he passed away recently, but nobody know about him. So I'm gonna give my boy his love for sure.
so.
They're my five. Now overall, that's a different story of my eyes only. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you
That's a
can
different
throw a
Yeah.
story.
couple of
I
honorable
love the
mentions out
five
there.
because it's
In the five, I'm gonna go again with people that don't be talked about. A name that probably pop up on y'all podcast before. Papa Gaines. Little
my
Papa
dog
played at
Papa.
Wheatley. Man, I
Yes,
grew up
sir.
on the Papa, man. That's my
Yes,
big
sir.
brother. Barlow, that's my big brother.
OG
Shout out
Barlow.
Barlow.
Yeah.
Yes,
A
sir.
nigga from
Yes, sir.
another nigga from the hood that I'm gonna give credit to. A nigga probably don't know his name, Fat Daddy. Fat
Okay.
Fat
Daddy went to
Daddy.
Yates, man. Yeah, Fat Daddy went to Yates.
Okay.
He grew up in the YMCA.
Okay.
Jermaine Jordan, another played at Milby, point guard, small guard. So I was always a younger, look, small guard. He was definitely one of them. And that fifth one, I'm gonna give my own team love some more. Man, PJ Kuzma was that man.
Come on now. Come on,
Come on,
man.
That
fam.
man don't get enough credit, man.
Come
That
on,
man was that
fam.
man.
PJ
Come on,
turned
man.
up, boy. Yeah, yes,
That was
sir.
that
Yes,
man.
sir.
PJ was that man, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
That man. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna give people that I grew up under. you know what I'm saying, the credit because that's what made me who I am. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna
Yeah,
definitely give them their flowers.
yeah.
Los, I only have one more question for Pee Wee. You have something?
Man, y'all got me, man. I'm good.
Huh? No. Do your thing. I'm here. I'm here. I just want to get. I'm a shot him out. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. I
Yeah,
fuck
I
with
just
these
wanted
boys right here, man. It's my first time. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with y'all
to.
boys. Go ahead, man.
I just wanted to get in
Yeah.
your recruitment, man. Y'all had like one of the best high school seasons you could possibly have. City, nation, regional. What did that do for your recruitment and how you end up at Stephen F. Austin?
So my recruitment was kind of mid majors. I had SFA was a school. Pretty much the Southland Conference was looking at me. UTA, Coach Daniels was looking at me. I think Missouri State was looking at me. Um, them probably was like Murray State too. Probably like the four schools that was really on that radar. U of H kind of, that backfired on us, um, but nah, I got to SFA, man. My guy Yuri Malagi, still my guy today. But Yuri Malagi recruited me, I think my 11th grade year. He started recruiting me my 11th grade year.
Yeah,
And it was more like he was my brother. You know what I'm saying? When you get a coach that really understand with your background and understand where you come from, really, fuck with the family for sure. You know what I'm saying? He was definitely that guy. Unfortunately, he didn't stay at SFA when I got there. He ended up, coming to U of H. As I was going to SFA, he was going to U of H. But to this day, that's a real man to me because he came. I don't, y'all might not know. I know B might know, but Los, you might not know. But
Nah, I don't.
this place called Wise Cafeteria.
Okay.
yeah. I
Yeah,
know why.
man came down and told me, man, hey man, I'm taking a job at U of H like a real man. Came and told me and my dad, man, I'll never forget this. Came down and told me and my dad, man, I'm taking a job at U of H. The politics, man. I gotta better my family. Can't be mad at that. And he came and cried at that table, man, and told me, it's like, man, I hope I ain't letting you down. And he was just like, man, honestly, I think the best thing you should do is stay with SFA. And for me, I've always been a man of my word. You know what I'm saying? So I stuck with it. Now, at the end of the day, we talked about this too. He should have told me before the other side of what SFA brings, though. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that coming in. I didn't know, my style of play at Yates wasn't gonna be translated to the style of play at SFA as it was told it would be. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up choosing SFA. I loved it because I met some people that's still my brothers today. The basketball situation didn't work out, but the grass was green on the other side for me. And got to American and it was perfect.
Mm.
Best place I could ever been to. Which I didn't also make that decision. I was going JUCO. But one of my best friends told me, it's like, nah, nigga, think about life after basketball, and that triggered. As soon as he said that, that triggered. I ended up taking the offer letter to American.
American University. Where is that at? DC?
DC. Yep.
DC, right? Man, that's
Yep.
crazy work. They had a tournament out there back in my day, bro. This is what I'm trying to
Yeah.
tell you.
At
Like,
the
nigga,
Mather schools.
we ain't making this shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, when you saying American, I'm listening, I'm like, man, I've been to a school called American University. Nigga, they had a
100%.
tournament out there. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you exactly what it was. The NBPA Players Camp was at
Mm-hmm.
American University, nigga. Was at
Yeah.
American University back in my day. The national whatever it is for the high school kids. You know what I'm saying? And the top 100. We had
Yep.
it was at American. Yeah, it
Yep.
was at American.
Yep. I end up transferring after my sophomore year.
Yeah,
Yep.
yep, yep. That's crazy, man. Yeah.
Yep.
So let me ask you this though, Pee Wee. Uh, moving forward, you sound like the guy that need to be in like coaching basketball at a high level. Is that something you
Mm-hmm.
trying to get into?
Not at all.
Okay, talk to me.
I'm gonna tell you why. I've been out of it this long. So I might as well stay out of it. Keep doing it. You know what I mean? What I mean by that is like I've found a love outside of the game.
Okay, I'm with you.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
with you.
So within loving it, I'm good with going and being a spectator. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I'm cool with going sitting in the stands, and if you want some feedback, obviously I give you some feedback, but my volunteer service is at the top of the top. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Because I never wanted to put too much time in there because I love my freedom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know
Yeah.
what comes with that sacrifice in
But that
basketball.
hey
As much
boy.
as I love it, I know if it ain't 99 to 100, I don't need to be in it. So, because I'm not gonna give my best self. So that what made me not want to be in it because I seen that other side of it. You know what I'm saying? And that me right there, I can't be a part of that.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You familiar with Book Richardson?
That name sound familiar.
Okay, now it's a little coach. I
Is
mean
that
not a
the
little
dude?
coach,
Is that the
big
dude
time
that
coach
got caught
out
up in the
of New York.
scandal?
That name sound familiar though.
Huh? What you say, B?
Well, is that the dude that got caught up in that scandal? He was coaching at Arizona. Or that's a different guy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Back in the gap with Sean Miller and them. Yep, yeah. I was just
Yeah, yeah,
asking
yeah.
Pee
I
Wee.
met him before. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's why I
Okay.
say that name sound familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ran
Okay.
across him before. I think wasn't he with the Gachos?
He is the
Yeah,
Gacho. Well, he
yeah,
ain't
yeah.
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think
I thought
he
so.
Gachos. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
That's
Yeah, I
Gacho's
met him.
guy.
We played the
Yep.
Gachos before, so that's why I think I ran into him a long time ago with this
Okay.
dude named Coach Clay.
Okay. Now the reason why it brought up like he said certain stuff similar like what you saying. This made me think about him. That's all. It wasn't nothing. It
Yeah,
wasn't nothing.
yeah.
Yep.
All right, Pee Wee, I want to ask you this, and this will be one of my last questions. I know I keep saying that shit, but
You good? You good, man? I tell you, good.
what do third ward mean to you?
Ooh, that's a question right there. For me, man, that's blood. I got it tatted right here. You know what I'm saying? On my wrist. That's blood. My whole generation family is from Third Ward. You know what I'm saying? Except my grandmother. But my grandmother from up there Nacogdoches, which is a crazy story. I went up to Nac and my family from Nac. You know what I'm saying? But when I was born, man, my whole family from Third Ward. So I grew up in Third Ward. I've been in Third Ward my entire life. And I don't think there's no place on earth like it. From you know what I'm saying, what the memories and you know what I mean, the love and genuine love. You know what I'm saying? Third Wall
Hey.
is really genuine love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you've been around there, that's genuine love because everybody come from that same crop. You know what I'm saying? As they would say, CUNY homes and bottoms and all that. At the same time, you still come from the same crop. You know what I'm saying? So that's treasure. When you Third Wall to me is treasure. It ain't Midtown or Edo as they say in there. That Third Wall, that's treasure.
Man, hold on, Pee Wee though. How the fuck you ain't pulled up on a goddamn food truck and got no oxtail mac and cheese or something?
Man, I'm out there now. You said back then though.
Oh, okay, you talking about now. Okay, so now you tapped
Yeah.
in.
Nah, man, I've been tapped in,
Okay,
man.
man, talk to
I've
me,
been
man.
tapped in.
What's some of them spots that's cranked up on, you know what I'm saying? Cause I done been out there a couple, I go for the food. I don't go in some of the clubs. I'm gonna go pull up, get some of that food, and I'm gonna tuck back in. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I mean, it just depends on Houston is big, you know what I'm saying? So Third Ward is the same way. It's just depending on what you looking for.
Yeah.
Everybody think Third
Where
Ward
you
is
go, Pee
Frenchies.
Wee, man?
Yeah,
Where
Now
do
I
people
love
go to get
Frenchies.
that good?
Frenchies is a
I'm
staple.
saying now I'm
Frenchies is
saying
a
people say
staple.
Third Ward is
We ain't
Frenchies.
doing that. Hey man,
Frenchies ain't my
hold on.
favorite
First
though.
of all, Frenchies is a Houston staple. I know it's starting to trade, but hold on
Nah,
now.
nah, nah, nah. That's a Third Ward place, my boy.
Cause see what I'm
That's a
saying? You getting
that's a
disrespectful.
Third
I
Ward
got
place, my
people
boy.
coming
That's
from
a
out of town. They running he's,
That's a Third Ward gym right there.
hold on, y'all. God damn. I'm saying though. Damn, it still
Man,
represent
man, them
Houston.
other
Nasty.
listen,
That's what's wrong with you
them
niggas.
other.
That's what's wrong with
You
you
said
niggas.
Houston,
We trying to get this shit known nationally. I'm trying to get
right?
a
For sure.
franchise out here. I'm
Me
trying to
too.
get a franchise out here.
Shit.
This is a
Hey, Pee Wee, let
national
me go ahead and no business
staple.
with you, man. I got a
It's
couple
like
opinions.
Whataburger to me,
Yeah,
nigga. French's is like
man,
Whataburger to me, nigga. We
man.
need
I don't
that.
even. And look, I
Yeah,
don't even
talk to
eat
me.
Frenchies.
What you
Shit,
say?
I do.
I don't even eat Frenchies like that no
You know what
more.
I'm saying?
when they went up to $12, I'm $4.99.
Come
You
on,
know,
man. They got disrespectful on a lot of shit though. They had.
come on,
They
man.
had.
You know,
For
but
sure.
now I'm more number one chicken and rice.
Yeah. Squab.
You know what I mean?
Then with
They
the
still
fries, I
cash
need two
only,
sides
man.
though.
That's the
I need
They
two. I
still
need some
cash
fries.
only.
I need
you
some
got
fries.
so me. I get the rice with the fries on the side.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Got to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that duck sauce on the rice,
Yeah.
man.
Come
Yeah, you
on, man.
know.
Talk to me. Yeah,
So,
square
but
business. I need a
Sparkle
5-piece
Burger.
wing. I need a 5-piece wing. Depending on where I'm at, if I go to the tray back in the day, I don't gotta tell them nothing. Just give me some. I need green. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get 3 sides:
Say
beans, damn
Los,
dirty rice, and fries.
And the
And I
fries. You
need
got to get the
extra
fries.
fries. Stop
Los,
Yeah.
playing. Stop
my man
playing.
brought up
Yeah.
number one chicken off our meter, man. See, you ain't hip to that, Los. That number one chicken, you gotta
Yeah,
have.
he ain't on that.
I ain't
He
No,
ain't
no,
even
no,
on
got
no.
that.
I'm
to
hip
because you
time
gotta
eater.
have cash on
That's
it.
later on though. I'm talking about original. I'm talking about
Yeah,
original. When I was a pup, going to play in these tournaments and shit, that we
Okay.
going to the third ward spot, the original third ward spot, down the street from U
Mm-hmm.
of H. When I'm a kid. Now, what
Yeah.
I get you. I get what y'all saying. I meet her later on as when we got older. I'm
Well,
with you.
now,
Yeah.
Yeah,
number one
yeah.
And
chicken been there for years, 10,
nah,
15.
number one been there for years. So I would say Frenchies and cream burger. I grew up on cream burger.
Cream
I'm
burger, man.
literally
Shout out. Come on now.
Elgin. Right there on Elgin. Right on the corner. Man,
Hey,
I
Mama,
grew up on that.
Mama BC, your baby ass don't know. Cream burger is kind of like Red Wagon. I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
far as the,
Burger Park. Yep.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? You ain't hip, though, your baby ass. But I'm just
Man, I
Yeah.
saying,
just I
you know what I'm
said, man,
saying? Yeah,
Cream burger been
I'm
there 50
tapping
plus
in.
years.
you from Kentucky, Los. I asked the OG from Water to tell me about some spots, man. He giving me
Yeah.
some spots. Man, I'm gonna go to Cream Burger and all that. I'm gonna go where OG Pee Wee tell me to go. I ain't going with
Yeah.
your baby ass.
Cream burger. That's my first restaurant I ever had, probably.
Come on,
Hey,
bruh.
is it open now,
He
Pee
For
telling
Wee?
you,
I'm
my
sure.
always
nigga.
been the
He
mother's
telling
man.
you. I'm gonna let Pee Wee tell you.
I'm finna go to the trade now, Pee Wee. Where I need to go? Sparkles or Cream Burger, man? What's open right now, man?
What's today? Today Sunday?
Sunday fun day,
Oh,
man.
you might well get you a food truck. I ain't gonna lie to
I'm
you.
telling you, a
Oh, so,
food truck, bruh. The
Yeah, you might well get you a
oxtail
food
mac
truck.
and cheese, the
Where you get it
goddamn
from?
me, the Philly cheese steak. They got all that shit. You gotta pull up though. But I'm gonna say though, this what I want to say though, real quick though. The north side, the north is ganging and on far as the restaurant, like the publicity for the food. The north side banging right now in the age. We gotta
they
step our
back.
game up on that south, man. Every time, and
I
I'm
don't think
from
we ever
it,
will though.
huh?
I don't think we ever will.
Why not, Pee
See what I'm
Wee?
saying? And see, I'm from
I
the
think I
outside
think
looking in. Every time I
I
tap
think
in,
Southside the
it's a
party
new
side.
spot. It's on the north. I'm like, God
Yeah,
damn.
I think party for the South, food for the North.
Square
Okay.
business.
Okay.
Hey,
That's how I look at it.
I take that as
Okay.
all. Hey,
Yeah,
it's all love. We
yeah.
gonna get some Northside guys on the show in the next few episodes. Pee Wee, man, we appreciate you taking time out your day,
Man,
brother.
appreciate y'all having us, man. For sure. It's good to talk our own story though, you know what I mean? And
Well,
y'all got snap on this camera, that's crazy.
man,
Hey
hey,
man.
I appreciate
Hey,
y'all, man.
can I say something? Can I say something? For a guy, hey man, this is what I'm saying. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I don't even know Snap government name. And I respect it to hey, listen, this is what I'm trying to tell you. I'm a fan of dude. Certified. Certified. You can just tell. Everybody ain't with all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I just wanted to make him as comfortable as possible while we was on here.
yeah.
Cause I know he wasn't with all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I
Mm-hmm.
felt like he embraced it as we got going a
He
little
opened
later
up.
on.
Nah, he opened up for sure.
Yeah,
For sure, for
yeah.
sure.
Right.
And that coming from a nigga that know him, that's a lot. You know what I'm saying? For sure. For sure, for sure.
Man, number love for
For
you
sure, for
boys,
sure.
man. Number respect for
Man, we
y'all
appreciate
boys,
y'all.
man. Hey, man. No, I just want to say, we need to build this relationship. Everything we talked about on here, we need to tap in. You know what I'm saying? Vibe a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
For
Connect.
sure.
Make this shit happen.
Yeah,
Even like
man.
like
For
like
sure,
what
for
y'all
sure.
was saying.
I'm out here, man. I pull up anywhere.
Yeah, but like I was saying though, snap like y'all was talking about something, and y'all need to capitalize on that. You know?
Oh no, we
Yeah,
do so
yeah.
for the camera keep rolling, like we all doing that. And the good thing is he got a kid that's a ninth grader, so we get the project on people that really mess with us. You know, you never gonna be perfection. When we ain't saying that, but when you come to us, it's gonna be real authentic. And we ain't beating around no bush. We ain't trying to take your money. We ain't doing all that. We probably do it for free. And we love who we love, and we gonna give love, and we show love every time. It ain't never no ill will. It's straight from the heart for us, and then that's why we stay away because we don't want to be tied into the other side of that, and we stay neutral. That's just us. And so when we anybody asks for us, that's when the opportunity came with y'all, we like, man, I don't know, bro. We ain't with clickbait, as they would say. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't with all the viral moments and all that. We just speak from what we know. You know what I'm saying? And we got something for show coming. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let y'all tap in. You know, I'm gonna let y'all off camera what we got coming. But yeah, we got something for show.
So,
Man,
man, we
respect to you boys,
appreciate
man.
y'all. And just like when we talking, like we said, one thing about this, like God bless us to get views, but you seen it from yourself. Man, we just really having barbershop talk. What we said,
For
we gonna let
sure.
the conversation go where it go. Like we
For
ain't
sure.
even scripted to get this and that. Like it's just all God blessing, and we nothing without y'all. Once again, if y'all don't
Yeah.
come on this platform, guys like yourself, Pee Wee, and like don't say, y'all kind of remind me of us for sure.
Man, I've been tapped in on the podcast. That's why when he mentioned about it and Van did too, I said for sure. You know what I'm saying? I've been waiting to tell Los that story though. I've been waiting to see
Bro,
him.
I didn't know.
You know,
Hey,
especially
man,
get
I
on the
apologize again, Pee Wee.
man,
Hey,
never,
man,
man. Hey, man.
shit, man, I'll be
Man,
tripping.
never, man. Not at all.
Man,
It was
if
no
I would have known, I
disrespect,
don't
man.
remember Bo bringing. Bo is my big bro. Bo would have whipped
Man,
my ass. You know what I'm
man,
saying? Like, god
man.
damn, I
Ask him
didn't
about
know,
that,
man.
man.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Man,
yeah,
that's my Wilkinson, my brother, like my
yeah,
big
yeah,
man for
yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah.
He
That's
That's
my
my
always
guy,
guy.
man.
he always
Yeah.
bragged about y'all too. He always bragged and say how cold y'all
Yeah,
were.
he
Folk out
hey,
here.
off rip. Me and him didn't argue for hours. He stand on it. Yates
He
smacking
got
Brother Ridge. He
man,
ain't going.
he got us
Man,
our
he ain't
7th grade
going,
year.
bruh. Man, he ain't going. Bo
Yeah, he
stand on
can't
that. He ain't going.
he,
Yeah.
hey, and Bo was cold too.
Oh, absolutely. I know firsthand.
And
I know.
we played him
Yeah.
every day. Hey,
Yeah.
Los, we played him every day after
Yeah.
school.
Yeah.
That's when the knees got bad though.
Yeah, the knees already bad, so that's what he's shooting that
Yeah.
jumper. He just
That
shooting
jump,
that
man.
at that time, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Yeah, certified. Yeah. Rest in peace, bro, man. You know what I'm saying? His little bro. It's my dog,
hmm
man. Will Wilder, man. That's family right there, man. That's they already know what it is though. Yeah, for
Swear
sure.
goodness.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
folks, like Coach Bo, little brother, was in our clique, man. In our clique,
Okay.
we actually invest together, business owners. I want you and your clique to do the same thing, bro. For
Yeah, for sure.
y'all shit, the way y'all were click tight, this and that, man, y'all, and then we'll get together. But it ain't nothing for as many of y'all to put some money in the pot with y'all business ideas and own some shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna own something in Third Ward. We gonna come and support y'all.
Man, I gotta show Los this one thing. I gotta get him. I gotta get you this though, Los. I got a DVD for you. I'm gonna get it made for you though.
Talk to me.
Yeah,
Let me see
goodness.
something,
Hey,
man.
Pee Wee, you gotta send us a highlight tape of that Yates team, man. You can't pump us up.
Nah,
Now.
I'm gonna get y'all the DVD. I usually get DVD.
Need
So
it.
I'm
What game is it? What game is it, Pee Wee?
man, listen, man, ain't nobody
We
got this,
posting that
you
highlight
know.
tape, those when we drop that shit, we posting that highlight tape with it.
Nah, a lot of people ain't got this though. Hold on.
We're gonna say that for the documentary then. Fuck that.
No. I just wanna show this little piece. So what y'all gonna get with everybody? Basic hard work. Hard work. That's 53
Put it
minutes
down a
right there.
little bit. Put it down a little bit, Pee Wee.
Can you see it?
Nah, put
Hold
it
on.
on there. Let me see. I can't see it. Put it on
I'm trying to change
there.
the side of the camera.
Okay.
Basketball. JY basketball. JY basketball. JY basketball. JY basketball. JY. Hold on, I got you. This is the first time any school has been picked number one in all 5 national. Can you see this?
Yeah.
Yep.
So they are
Yep.
truly the number
Yep.
one team in the country. That's 53 minutes. Extremely outstanding group of you. So it's a whole highlight film, man. You know, against teams that we played.
You
Hell yeah.
you put that
Hey,
together
real. Hey,
yourself?
nah, that. So a dude who our school communication, Mr. Peters, man. Shout out to Mr. Peters. That's the only film that you gonna get from us our senior year.
Okay.
Nobody got that.
Ah,
Well,
okay.
hey,
Okay.
Los, it look like we
Okay.
gotta get
We
with
Like
need to
I
tap
make
Pee
I
in with
make
that. Yeah.
DVDs for people, you know what I'm saying? But nobody got that.
And that's 53 minutes.
That's a whole
That's an
part of our
hour.
senior year.
That's an hour of
Los,
highlights.
we gotta
Yeah.
get with Pee Wee
Oh
for this
yeah.
documentary
Oh
for
yeah.
the footage. We could get with Wise, but it seemed like he damn near got the whole. He got the shaboing boing right there. You hear
Yeah,
me?
Man,
why
he
now
got
Wise
it.
got everything.
He
Wise
got
got
it.
everything.
Man,
Right.
Empress,
Wise
I'm
got
trying to tap
everything.
in real quick. Just cancel. So I need to come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah,
This is
I
a
got
real
you.
one.
Man, when I say I got you, I got you.
Yeah.
Man, Pee Wee, once again, man, we're gonna get out of here. This over 2 hours so we can edit this episode. Man, we
For sure,
appreciate
man. I
y'all
appreciate
for
y'all.
coming and taking time on our platform. Without y'all, we are nothing. That whole third world culture, what y'all did for the city, that spectacular season y'all had. I don't think that record breaking season will ever be broken.
I
So
agree.
we're
I
gonna
agree.
highlight that with y'all. We'll get with y'all on the back end and try to, create some magic with that within a documentary or whatever. But definitely appreciate you being on the show. Los, you can end us out. I'm Bobby B with the opinions you want to hear. Once again, another good episode. Go ahead and subscribe whenever you get a chance. Los, close us out, brother.
Absolutely. P, Will, you got something?
Man, I just want to say appreciate y'all, man, for sure. Um, Having us on, man, and speaking a little bit about, that little history. You probably ain't gonna talk about it ever again. But man, we appreciate y'all.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Nah, hey man, this is the delight for me. You know what I'm saying? I love catching up on the knowledge, past tense, present tense, shit I don't know about. I am the H. I love the H. You know what I'm saying? It's in my heart. It's embedded in me. So when I hear, like when Yates doing their thing at this time, I'm rooting on from afar. Don't ever get it twisted. Like oh man,
Hmm.
these niggas, they ain't willing. Man, I don't give a fuck about that. You know what I'm saying? These
Yeah.
boys put on for the
Hey,
city.
when I say we don't either.
Right, absolutely. Absolutely. Man, these boys
But
put on.
Our boy Kia, he out of line
Yes,
though. I'm gonna
Yeah,
sir.
say that.
hey
That's
man, look,
my
you
Kia
guy.
out of
yeah,
line,
Kia.
man.
Hey,
Kia
let me
out of
yeah,
line,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
Hold
yeah.
on, man.
Nah,
What Kia
Kia out of line, man.
Hey,
ass skin? What he do, man?
Hey, that's my boy, but my boy out of line, man. That's my boy though.
yeah, I
What
love
Kia
Kia.
do,
Shout out
man?
Kia too, man. Hey,
Hey,
it ain't
shout
number
out
love for
Kia
you
for
boys
sure, man.
though.
That's my boy, but my
Hey,
boy
ain't
out of
number
line,
love for you
man.
boys, man. Shout out Snap. I want to say Snap government name. I don't think Snap will
Brandon
like that.
Peters, man. I got
Snap
you.
ain't with
Brandon
that.
Peters.
Snap ain't with that. Snap ain't with it. He ain't going. Goddamn right.
Brandon Peters, man, for sure.
Goddamn right, man. Goddamn right, man. Shout out my dog. I just met him tonight. I'm a fan. Number love, Pee Wee, bro. For sure. For sure.
Appreciate
That's
y'all,
all
for
I
sure.
got, man. Yep.
Appreciate you, P.
Yes, sir. Y'all be easy.
All
Yep.
right, we out.
Yep.